fellas? Top of the year, man. What's going on? New year. What's going
Chilling.
on with y'all? Besides your pink do rag,
What you trying to say?
you got the pink do rag. Is this the new
Uh,
look? Is you gonna be
pink is
having
the
pink do rags
manliest.
2026?
It's the manliest color, brother.
Nah, that's it.
I ain't gonna stop.
That
I ain't
one
gonna
got
lie.
that on his lap.
Girl see you with a pink do rag, she be like, "Ooh, he confident." You know, I'm like, I know, baby.
Uh,
Yo, who's on your shirt right now?
That's my wife right there, Sade. Woo!
Sade, huh?
Don't speak on my wife, man. Don't
All
speak on
right.
my.
All right. All right. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media, the Fighters and Trainers channel, and most importantly, the People's channel we have here, the Floyd Schofields, Junior and Senior. Man. So what's going on with you guys, man? I see a lot of training videos. I seen a little tweet that boxing scene posted up on their Instagram talking
I knew,
about,
I knew, I know. That's why you wanted me here. You saw that tweet. You was like, I gotta get him on.
no, no, I had to, I gotta ask. I mean, what would I look like if I'm not asking those questions top of the year?
You ain't lying. You ain't lying, brother.
So
Nah,
talk.
to get right into it, I ain't gonna lie. I just want the Abdullah Mason fight. I want to unify. I feel like, I get my title. I feel like in 2026, two young guys getting it out the way, knocking it out so early in their career. Who don't want to see that? Especially two guys that are coming to fight. And then, once we get older, maybe have a second fight. So I feel like it would be great for the fans. So I told my dad, like, I want the fight in 2026. And so, my dad, the promoter, he gonna make it happen or try to make it happen. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, that world title and then a unification with Abdullah, then whoever next after that.
You think that's the biggest fight in your career right now is Abdullah Mason?
hell no.
No, I think Tank. If I got the Tank fight, I mean anybody who fight Tank, that's gonna be the biggest fight of their career. Whether it's Shakur, Teofimo, whoever fight Tank, he the attraction. But I feel like it's a fight where a lot of people would tune in because then they're like, we got these two young guys. They not even in their prime yet, ready to rock. So I feel like that would sell a lot, you know, more than the fact of us, being champions and whatnot. So
Last time I talked to your dad, he said that you was in there in the ring with Joe Cordina. Can you talk to me about that? There's rumors saying that he's going to be having his first title defense with Joe Cordina. I mean, what's your thoughts on that matchup? Do you feel like he's in a fight?
Defense.
Mason Abdullah stops Joe Cordina. I ain't gonna lie. I
Yeah.
mean, Joe Cordina's moving up from 30. He hasn't really got his feet wet at 35. I mean, he fought Gabriel Flores, but come on now, like, I mean, that he ain't doing nothing no more. So I
You
feel
think he
like,
was overhyped, Gabriel
oh
Flores?
yeah, for sure. I mean, and it showed in his fights. It showed in his fights. He's been stopped by lesser opponents. So I mean, he's not really one to test Joe Cordina at 35. So for him to just jump up into Mason, I think
How
it's
they
a
do that?
stop.
What happened to the people that's ranked?
He
That's
was champion, WBO champ, so he get the right to.
got to move up.
Hmm.
Tell me, I mean, last time we talked, obviously, people were saying, "Damn, 20 million." Do you feel like that would have to happen? Do you feel like, do you feel like Turkey Al Sheikh could be in play for something like this?
I ain't worried. Honestly, that the business side that go to my dad. I just feel like we two young fighters that gotta provide for our families. Why
Mm-hmm.
would we not ask for the most amount of money we can get? I mean, we both will be champions, two young guys at that, and then on top of that, you want to see that fight. A lot of people want to see that fight, so that fight would sell. So the money is gonna be there for sure.
Hold up, Millie, real fast for a slide back to this brother. Now remember, I asked for that money. They said I was goddamn crazy, Millie. I done seen people online talk about, oh, they ducking him, all this whack shit. But then Jake Paul can make 98. Him and Joshua can make 98 each.
That's a lot.
Right, but if I ask 20, oh, y'all overpricing yourselves. How? In boxing, it's a lot of money being made behind the scenes. All I ask is what they should at least get. And that's only what probably 30%, 20% of the power the promoter and the TV network gonna take in. That ain't even like it's 50-50. So Anyway, go ahead, but the people thought I was crazy now, and I don't seem so crazy when these guys just took home almost 100 million, and one not even a professional fighter. He's a professional fighter now, but he's not really a professional fighter. But it
So
is what it is.
you really believe that that money is definitely going to be, presented itself for that fight.
Sooner or later, it will. If believe me, if these guys can make 180 million off of Netflix, don't you think that the other people got a way bigger bag for boxing than Netflix? So yeah, why wouldn't they ask at least $10 million each? Why wouldn't they ask that? That's not even what the promoter taking in on advertisement. You know, is that's not even a half of what they taking in on advertisement. So it ain't like they'll be losing anything.
So I just wanted to read the tweet here. Abdullah Mason, we are back in the ring soon. Let's run it. The boxing fans want to see the fight. They say Turkey wants the best fight. Let's see. Let's do it in March, and you can keep your belt. We will fight you just to show the world that you can deal with kid. So
I think that's self-explanatory. I don't know what question the person will have. They say this the second time now we offer Mason a fight. We accepted the first one, they didn't take it. Now we telling them they said, come on, let's run it. If everybody's saying all this ducking, let's get it clear who's really ducking. Let's run it next. Kick on the ring. Mason will be the tune-up before we fight for the WBA or after. It don't matter. But if they don't want to fight, we'll leave them alone. But just to show y'all, just to show the world, they say that Mason could deal with
I
it.
ain't leaving nothing alone. I want him now. What is you
But
talking
they not
about?
gonna give you him now.
I know that. But I'm just saying, like,
They're never gonna give you him.
anyway.
Anyway, off the Mason thing.
no,
'Cause
yeah,
he,
no, I hear you on that, and like, I see that, kid, you don't want to wait. Do you feel like
Yeah.
he's gonna respond?
I don't care if he respond or not. Sooner or later, the fight gonna happen. So I
Right.
mean, he can respond or not. I don't care. He's not typically one to be on social media, so I'm not expecting a response unless he gets an interview with somebody. So I ain't looking for no
we
response.
looking for a contract.
Hmm.
Back up them words. They say he that guy. They said we could get him. All right, let's run through him and then run through Shakur. Then
Yep, I see that he was in the Cavaliers game. Him and his family courtside. They invited him. Do
The
you feel
Cavs,
like, yeah?
oh, they trash.
nah,
He said
nothing wrong with that.
No, and I know because that's where he's from. I'm just saying
Yeah,
the
that's
Cavs is
great
trash.
from. They should
he
do
said
that
that he
too.
said the Cavs are trash. That's nasty.
What?
Okay.
I should.
So you think that he's gonna knock him out in the early half of the fight? You said, Joe Cordina.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, Joe's. I feel like he'd be too small for Mason. Mason has the reach advantage, the height advantage. I think the skill advantage. So we'll see though. You never know what Joe coming in that night. So boxing is boxing. All it takes is one punch to change the whole fight. So I
What do
got
you
Mason stoppage.
What about you and Mason? What do you think that would happen?
You
Come
already know
on,
what would
Bill. You
happen.
know what I'm going to say.
But you know he needs some
Well,
clickbait.
We
yeah, all right.
stopping? Are we
I'm
stopping?
stopping.
Like
I'm
what
stopping.
are
I'm
we doing?
stopping.
Do y'all
I'm
think
stopping.
Mason gonna last 12
I'm
rounds for
stopping.
kid? Like I'm asking you, Mills, do you think
I'm
that?
stopping. Hold on. Well, we can't. We
No,
can't. We can't. We can't
no,
put him on the spot.
I know we
We
can't
can't put
because
him
he's
on
a
the spot.
journalist and he gotta
We
be
can't put him on the
politically
spot.
correct. But I don't think anybody think Mason would be able to take kid
But
punches
hold
for
on
12
though.
rounds.
We gotta always go back to his little flash knockdowns that happened twice. He got flash knocked down twice.
Come on, we gotta be
No,
politically
I'm being
correct on
I'm
the
being
young.
nice. I'm being nice. I'm not even talking talk trash. You got your chin tapped.
No, you're not being politically correct
Okay,
right
okay,
now.
wrong words. You got touched twice on your chin.
Anybody could get touched. Like a
Right.
devil advocate.
Yeah, anybody could get touched. Thank you. Anybody could get touched on their chin. But the fact you got touched on your chin by a 126 fighter, like, come on. And not once. You get knocked down once in a fight. It's boxing. It happened. I would.
They're gonna say
It
you
looks
got
straight.
knocked down though. They're
Hold
gonna
on,
say
no. Hold on, no. My excuse. I've already said in interviews and everything that camp. I wasn't listening to my pops. I was out eating McDonald's like 2 weeks before the fight, like making the weight cut hard. You know, getting my little rubs in and whatnot. So I messed up on that fight. And I went 11 rounds, pitched a
Just in case
shutout.
Mason did the same thing.
Ain't do the same thing. He Muslim, he can't. And if he do, then I mean, you're not really, living up to it. Anyway, he got knocked down by a 126 fighter. And he know I'm coming to rock, blood,
I just
knocked
don't think
down.
he'll take it. He'll
No,
be
he
able to
won't.
take it.
But Mill, he did that on purpose. He knew what I was gonna say.
I know.
He trying to get some clickbait from me,
I'm trying
brother.
to be politically correct.
Now Mill, I might have to
Yeah,
fight
Mill
you.
you
got
know what
better
it
in
is. You
interviews.
know what it is I gotta see the energy. I see the text, but I gotta hear it from you. You know what I mean?
I feel you. I feel you.
This is the text is me calming him down. To tell you the truth, Mills, that's me calming this brother down. He want all of them, man. He want all of them for real, from Tank to Shakur. It ain't no bluff. I just be doing what my son say, like, Dad, I want these fights. So I be trying my best to get these guys in the ring. But these guys are scary, Mills. They scary.
Oh no, but you people would say we scary because we pulled out.
No, but we never pulled. What fight?
I'm
We was
saying.
what fight? They gotta say we pulled out up being scared. But yeah, Mills. So I'm gonna turn it back to him. Do you got any more questions for me? Because I see these people out here on. You got a lot of comments.
Damn, your nuts pop.
Oh, well,
No, they're
definitely.
not. They're not saying nothing crazy. They
They,
actually saying they like.
yeah. See you checking. He's seeing that there's anything crazy going on. I love
I
it.
love, I love the fan base. But
Check
Honestly,
it.
I don't care what people say.
you can't say
What
that.
up?
No, I'm being so serious right now. Like he be. I ain't gonna lie. He be on them comments like a hawk. Me, I sit there. I'm laughing. I'm laughing every time I go through a comment on YouTube, Instagram, whatever. I'm laughing because at the end of the day,
You gotta be politically
no, I
correct.
am. I am. I'm 100%. At the end of the day, I'm going to entertain people, whether people like me or not. Provide for my family, for my dad, my son. I'm doing what most grown men ain't doing. That's
Most grown
commentating.
men are doing it.
Come on, let's be for real. If a grown man has time right now, no offense to
You.
no offense to the people out there, because I know there's some good people out there.
That's what I'm saying. Some men are really
But
doing it.
yeah, of course, a lot of men. But for the ones to be talking negative, having the time to do all that stuff, for me to be on your mind as a grown man, I mean, I'm living in your head rent free. That mean I'm doing my job. You still
Who are
go.
you talking about? Are
I'm
you
just talking about
talking to
everybody in
somebody?
general because I know
Okay.
you was looking at them comments like I'm.
No, I
saying,
love the
like,
comments. It's
I be laughing at them because I make money.
See you crazy. He's like, I love the comments.
He
Um,
do.
so all the smoke with Andre Ward, right? They put out, their breakout fighters of the year. Don't know if you've seen, you was one of them. What do you think? Do you think
which one was we?
No, I had a list asking
I
like
think they had four fighters. I forget. I just seen that you guys were there, so I needed to ask. But yeah, breakout fighters. I mean, it's like saying, breaking out of that prospect to the contender. That breakout performance that you just had with Tevin Farmer. I mean, what does that? How does that feel hearing it from the legend Andre Ward himself?
Let me answer that because
that's gas right
but
there.
I think that's because that's Shakur buddy. Because we're not a prospect or really a contender. We already a
No, he said
champion.
break out.
No, how we gonna break out if we got two WBA belts and been champion for over a year? We've been broke out. We didn't just break out. We come on now.
That
They
is fact.
right.
But
It's like that's cap to make it seem like Mason is a champion and he's a breakout prospect, a
Mason was on the
contender.
list too.
No, but that he shouldn't have been on that list. How is that a breakout then?
I guess because he won a title.
Mason is kind of a breakout because he went from like
Yeah.
12 to 1 and champion.
I knew you was
so
gonna say
that's
that.
a hell of
You
a
a
breakout.
jerk,
They gave him a
bruh.
whole lane to break the fuck out.
Yo.
Anyway, but yeah, that's bull crap.
Well, y'all
How
got
do
my
you
dad
how do you
answer. For
take it? How do
me,
you take it?
I feel like, everybody has their reasons. They be like, oh, well, kid didn't fight in 2025, but because whatever, he had one fight with Tevin. I don't care. As long as a legend like Andre Ward is recognizing me, I'm happy about it.
That was a good answer.
No, that's for real. I mean, this is a legend. Andre Ward ain't lost since what? He was like 15 or something.
Because he
A
sat
great.
on the bench for a long time due to his promotion or management things. He couldn't even fight.
That is
So
true.
for years he couldn't have a fight. So it's a reason. So it is what it is.
But I am honored to be noticed by a fighter like Andre Ward. That means a lot to me. That means I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
That's good.
You're on your way to a world title. You know what I mean? So that shit, That definitely he could have not mentioned you, right? He could have not mentioned you, but I
Mhm.
think it was good that he did. To be
Yeah,
honest, I thought, yeah. Um, but obviously some new news has came out. I'd love to get your thoughts on both of you guys. First off, you got Keyshawn Davis. He put out some videos lately.
He turned dog.
He got he's on the co-main event of Shakur Stevenson's fight. He's fighting Jamaine Ortiz, a guy that you know. So I mean, what you think about the fight?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm cool with Jermaine, so I'm gonna go with Jermaine. That's he a good guy. It's a 50-50 fight. I mean, it's a good fight. Keyshawn, he been inactive, but he
But
been in the
he
gym.
been on that snack pack though. That snack pack ain't right. You see how chiseled he is?
I ain't even finna start with this man right here, bro. You over here trying to be. Anyway, I think it's a great fight for the fans at that. You know, two young guys also getting it in, and I know they gonna give they all. So I'm going for Jermaine, but you can't sleep on Keyshawn because they. I'm pretty sure they probably have some run-ins. They about the same age, so they know each other. So we'll see. That's not a fight you can just easily put a prediction on. So
Yeah, you
Right,
think it's a true 50-50?
it's a 50-50 fight. Anybody who says otherwise probably ain't boxed in their life. So yeah,
right.
Keyshawn says that he's gonna stop him. You
you
see
gotta
the
go
you
in there
see
and
the
prove
fight?
it. I
You,
mean,
yeah,
you can hear
smash a
me.
like button, yo. Yeah, I can hear you now.
A fighter could say anything.
Hit the like button one more time, yo. They getting a call. Jadiel Herrera is the future. I like it. Okay. Damn, you guys are going in.
You can hear me.
Yep, I can hear you now.
Okay, my fault. People keep calling my phone, man.
Stop acting like
I
that.
don't know. I'm
Listen,
people
people gonna
calling
be
my
thinking
phone.
like that.
Nah. I just think you can go in there. I've said I would.
You gotta hit that do not disturb. Once you hit him with the do not disturb, you already know.
Yeah, they
Okay, finally.
we
I
back.
just think like you got to go in and prove it. Fighters say all the time we gonna knock him. Look at Shakur. He been saying he knocking everybody out. Don't happen. So I mean, you just gotta go in there and do it. I mean, you can promote that way, promote the fight that way. Oh, I'm gonna stop this dude, but to keep going and going on about it, it comes to a point where you just gotta go in there and prove it. So, do I believe it? I don't think so. But do I think he can dominate? Yeah.
Right, right. You know, he's already talked about, after this fight moving up to 47,
I know he
possibly fight
would.
and possibly fighting Devin Haney at that weight class. I mean, what's your thoughts on that? And who do you think that would be able to win that fight?
I think they
Keyshawn,
all scared. Though. I think
who
they all
Keyshawn scared?
scared. Mason.
He's not
No,
at
no, no,
35. You mean
Keyshawn.
Richard Hitchens?
I'm
Ke-
saying Keyshawn Davis,
Keyshawn
number
wants to
one.
move up.
Number
Yeah.
one, Keyshawn was at 135. And Mason, that corner them was getting close. He runs to 140. Sooner or later, Mason is right there on
Well, now they on the
140.
same team
He's
though.
running 147. Whether they're on the same team or not, I call them the scary squad. Because they not fighting each other. None of them. None of them. If these supposed to be the next four horsemen,
They brothers. Don't play.
it ain't gonna be another group of four horsemen. It's gonna be three: Floyd, Mason, and Kamel. Like it's not gonna be another group of four horsemen because they all buddies. That's how it's working in boxing now. So it
How
don't
do you feel?
matter.
How do you feel about that? How do you both feel about that?
It don't matter to us. We getting our money. We don't care nothing about what
Yeah, I
they
ain't got
doing
nothing
over
to do with
there.
me. I go fight. That's all we do. Go train, go fight,
Yeah, it don't have nothing to
make
do with
money.
us.
Same cycle. I mean, oh, nothing.
What?
We don't control nothing in this universe. How people view you, how outcomes, happen. When you're gonna leave this earth, you don't control nothing. So all you can do is live in the moment and just enjoy what you do. I mean, that's
Okay.
what we do. For real, that's what
But
we
you
do.
you trying to preach to these
Nah, we get money and we just train, man.
people.
That's it. and just be positive. I mean,
Yeah, we don't care what they do over there. But I do want to tell you something though.
I gotta
Since
pee.
you got people, if that's good. Um, the thing I gotta say is, I hope that they do put on the fights with kids. I believe that it will rob boxing if Floyd don't get the fight Mason or Shakur or this or that, because we want to fight their whole camp. So I feel I'll be the bigger person, and extend my hand to Turkey and be willing to put those fights on. That's why I hit up Mason that, do you want to be next? Let's do it. I mean, if we put on the best fights, let's fight. Because we contractors, we could say, yo, all right, we'll take you next. Do he have that power to do that? Because he got other people he got to answer to. So it is what it is. We hope that they take on the fights. Otherwise, it's kind of robbing boxing. I would like to see. Keyshawn said he was going to fight us. Then he ran up. Now he gonna run up to 147. Like, come on now, guys, let's fight. Let's rock. So that's how I feel about it. I feel it would cheat the sport. But either way, we still gonna do us and make our money. We still got our fight dates contractually. We still got our minimum, so we don't lose no money. So
Talk to him.
no, that's just
Talk
business.
to him.
So I don't know how you feel about it. What how boxing, the state of boxing, where people are buddy buddy and not fighting. Do you feel like it takes away from the sport?
Yeah. I mean, if they're next to your weight class, obviously we want to see the best fight the best. We don't want to see it be you guys are doing it in a unit. I mean, I don't think that's what we want. I don't think any fan wants to see a unit beat, everybody. I think we want to see who the best is in the world. But
Right.
my question to you is: do you guys feel like Keyshawn's looking past Jamaine Ortiz, talking about
Oh,
fighting Devin, trying to talk about fighting Devin Haney?
big time. You know how Keyshawn is.
Yo, I don't trust how anything is behind the scenes anymore. Sometimes
Mm,
these guys be confident because they know things that other people don't know. And I ain't talking about fighting things. So you never know until after the fight how that go. Because sometimes people don't play so clean. Not saying none of them would stoop to those levels, but sometimes people don't play clean. Even in the dressing rooms, like I believe Dante Wilder when he took that first loss and was like, yo, somebody spiked my water. I believe that when
I
he
think
said
he
that.
just got his
Nah,
behind beat
nah.
because he tried to blame it on the outfit too.
From what I experienced, from what we experienced, I could understand him saying, "Yo, it must have been my outfit. I'm not used to my
He was
body feeling
fighting
like this."
gypsies too.
I'm telling
I
you
ain't
from
gonna
the
lie.
behind the scenes. So
Anyway,
sometimes now when people say things, I'm like, it might be a hint of truth in there. So we gotta wait and see what happened that night. If everything is on a fair playground, then we'll know. But if there's some bullshit involved, then no, it is what it is. Like I think that Tio better be on point on everything that night also. On
mm,
everything, you know. Sometimes people get paid off. I mean, for real in this sport from the judges. Not all judges, allegedly, because people sometimes got lawyers. So allegedly, some of these judges sometimes could be paid off. So he's fighting an uphill battle because the person that cut the checks is the boss, and Teofimo didn't cut the checks. He's getting a check. So them judges was hired by somebody. That ref was hired by somebody. Commissioners love being hired. The more that come, the more money they make. So this thing is all business. So he just better be on top of his game and not leave it to the judges.
mm. Okay. Now, do you feel like Turkey would be like, hey, make it a fair play? Just the fact that they know that if Tio wins, right, if he deserves the win, there's more fights on the table for Turkey to put on. But if it's vice versa, say if it's Shakur, there's less fights.
I don't think Turkey and them even care about that. Turkey and them,
Okay.
you gotta remember they trillionaires over there. Turkey not a trillionaire, but the people he work for is trillionaires. Those are one of the people that run the earth. The whole entire earth. You think they really care about if they're going to have more fights? They trillionaires. They make billions on interest alone yearly. You think they really give a damn? They just bored, I think. They bored. They don't care if it's gonna be more or less fights. Come on, they can't get no more money than they got right now. No, how many more matches more do they want? You know. So that's all this is. They're making a lot of money. It's about money.
Danny Pena, thank you for the $5. I think a good fight for Floyd would be against De Los Santos. He would beat the man no one wants to fight. It would
I
be a
agree.
boost in his career.
That's a great fight for the fans. The
But then,
DR.
then if you beat him, then they're not gonna want to fight you. If they don't want to fight him
Bro.
because they scared of him, you beat him up. You think
Are
they don't
people
want to
really
fight you?
scared of De Los Santos? Who's scared of De Los Santos?
I don't know who said
Hmm.
that.
No, somebody asked.
No, Millie, you said I heard it come out of Millie mouth.
No, it was the person who typed the question.
So maybe he could ask the person.
Yeah, he can hear us.
Oh,
Yeah, he
I
can
don't know where
hear
you
us.
got the question
I mean,
from. Let's see
De
that
Los
question.
Santos is dangerous. High risk, low reward.
Yeah, that is true.
He got
That
a
is
big
true.
punch. He got one of the biggest
That's why
punches.
that's why Mr. Trackstar was gone.
Mm, mm. Do you So do you feel like he'll be like that with Tio?
Mm. My dad, for some reason, thinks so. Because I don't know. I just don't see Tio winning. I don't think Tio
I
got it
see
in
Theo
him,
knocking
man.
him out.
I don't think Tio got it in him. He don't got that. It's that Sandor Martin. Once you, as a
You
fighter,
gotta remember.
I'm gonna tell you
You
from a fighter
got
standpoint that as a fighter,
well, let me say
hold
this
on.
before you say that though, and then you tell me.
All right, you tell me yours.
Look what they did to his dad. You think this ain't personal?
What did you do to that?
The Shakur people knocked his dad out. You don't
That was
think
Keyshawn.
still the same clique. You don't think this is personal?
He acting like it's not personal.
He acting like
But
it,
look
but you
though,
don't think
but
it
look,
is?
I'm gonna tell you from a fighter
The court
standpoint.
got up there laughing, putting up video. I got video about your dad getting knocked out, all this other stuff.
That's wild.
You
It
think it
should be
ain't
personal.
personal?
It should be personal.
So
But from a fighter standpoint, once you start questioning yourself, do I even still got it? Them words should never come out your mouth until you like
nah,
done.
he could have solved it for himself and say, hell yeah, I still got it.
No, it ain't no solve because once you put that seed in there, that seed start to grow. You once that fight get hard, you gonna question yourself, do I still got it?
But
Those
this
words,
fight not gonna be hard.
he gonna have to chase the man. You know he not gonna let him catch. I ain't gonna lie, Mills. We do this all the time, man. I just have Shakur. It's 50-50. It's 50-50.
Good answer.
This is Tio's. It's not Tio's first test, I don't think.
This Shakur's
It's
first
Shakur's
test.
first test. If we can say that,
Everybody acting like Shakur that good. This is first damn
yeah, of
test.
course. But we
First.
can we say this is Tio's first test too?
Lomachenko was in the test.
He beat Lomachenko easy. Stood in the pocket and beat him.
He beat Comey easy too.
Come, man, Comey, man.
I'm talking
Come
about
on.
this. None of these other guys fighting.
Tio and Loma was close.
From what I remember, I was like 17, so I don't remember.
And y'all gonna tell me y'all gonna tell me Shakur is more skilled than Loma? I'm just asking. Technique wise,
That's a hard
fighting wise,
question, man.
is Shakur more technical skilled than
But
Lomachenko?
hold on, though.
I'm just asking. Because
He
if
just
he's
had
not,
ankles.
now Loma, he got angles and moving. Now you find somebody that stands still. Teofimo get a standstill. He beat a person that can move and fight. You think a standstill guy gonna beat him? That's what I'm saying. Do y'all think Shakur is more talented than Lomachenko? And if y'all do, then I can see what people saying. If they say no,
I don't think so.
then I don't. I think they overlook at Tio. Then
I don't know that. I'm gonna have to go study some Lomachenko
A lot of
tonight, man.
a lot of people said that Lomachenko avoided Shakur Stevenson.
nobody avoids Shakur Stevenson. Man, man, it's smoke and mirrors.
Well, Isaac
Nobody.
Cruz did. Well, no, he just didn't want a boring fight. What he stated.
He said, "I don't want a boring fight." It's like chasing somebody all day. Nobody avoids Shakur Stevenson. Who avoids Shakur Stevenson? I would like to hear this from you. Like, who avoids Shakur Stevenson?
Yeah, I mean, he
He
could have
said,
people.
yeah.
He could have
Who?
people avoiding him.
Tell
What's
me
there
one.
to avoid though?
Yeah, I want to hear one that avoided him.
Playing tag.
A
Tell me one
loss.
person that avoided who?
You're avoiding a loss.
No, what fighter
No, no,
avoided him?
fighter.
I'm like, give me an example. One fighter that avoided Shakur.
I mean, I don't know who's getting contracts and not. I heard that. I heard a few people like I heard that Pitbull Cruz didn't fight Shakur.
Pitbull Cruz didn't want a boring fight. That's about the only one. And he came out and said, I don't want a boring fight chasing him around. He not gonna fight me. So that's what he said, and I can understand that. Because his style, he would have to chase Shakur all day. But nobody avoided no Shakur. We didn't pull out from no fight. The British board took our license before anybody said, oh, well, y'all avoided them. No, we
Even
didn't.
Devin, when it came down to negotiations with Shakur, a lot of people said that, he gave him only 25% to avoid the fight.
Man, he deserved
Man, he only
25%.
like he didn't fight
Devin was
nobody.
undisputed.
You getting somebody who didn't fight one person to fight undisputed champion. How much you think you're supposed to make? 25% would have been damn near what he make now, no more.
That's like me going to fight.
That's why I said
undisputed.
nobody avoids Shakur Stevenson. That's some made up shit that people just running with and smoking mirrors. Who have Shakur fought and let alone knocked out for somebody to run from? And I know you're not gonna answer it because you got good at your interviews. You just nod. But the bottom line is that's a fact. And so I don't care who get mad on the fact. It's a fact. They can look at his box record. He haven't fought nobody. He don't got punching power, and he got messed up hands. So nobody is gonna avoid somebody like that.
He could take, but he's a guy that could take your O away from you.
Who
No,
care about O's, man?
first thing is nobody care
Well,
about an
is
O.
the
And second
if
thing,
boxing turns into that, then that's great.
Shakur can't take an O from us. Number one, but Shakur, O don't mean nothing in a fight. They say that, but Ryan Garcia still make the most money, and he got an O. He got losses, and still make way more than the champions. So that's a lie. That's all smoke and mirrors. All of
Some
that's
people
no
don't need
good.
it, but do you think maybe some people need the O because
Why?
maybe their fighting style is not as entertaining as another
No,
others?
I think that's number one. That was on some real stuff. That protecting the ocean. I don't want to say it was some Caucasian made, but it was system made because brothers, poor folk, even poor white folk now can make hundreds of millions in boxing, even billion. So they wanted to make it a lot more tough on you. You need to keep an O to make the money. No, all the greats had losses
For real.
and been the greats.
Got knocked out and everything.
Right, and came back and fought each other in rematches, and that's what made boxing exciting. Now you can't take a why? Because they're giving away millions. Because now if you get that now you went from 1 million, now you can pay 20,000. That's just slavery. That don't mean shit. Get that out of people's heads. If MMA fighters could get a loss and still be superstars and fight, why boxers can't have a loss or two on their record? That's bullcrap, man. That's why I said
Come on, you dropping knowledge.
no, but it's
That's
a
knowledge right
fact.
there.
It's a fact. It's a fact. They just want to make it harder for brothers to make their money. And that's also O's don't mean nothing. And Shakur can't stop nobody except electricians and stuff that only had a week.
Man,
It ain't funny, but a week training. He didn't have an 8
Mill,
week
stop
training
laughing,
camp.
man.
But it's a fact he didn't have an 8 week training camp. So people gonna base his elite performances on people like that. And then they're gonna think Tio don't got a chance. Why? Because he beat electricians and was shaking his hands then in pain. Now he gonna fight somebody that could fight. What happened if his hands mess up in this fight? So people not looking at that. And what makes Shakur skilled? Because he's friends with Crawford, Andre Ward, who used to manage him with Jay Prince. That's how he got in the circle. He's that.
This is a big fight right here that he's in.
But it's like Floyd said, we like Tio, but Tio doubting himself, and they might see something. They might see something. That's why he ran all the way to 140 for this guy, and they was in camps together. They know each other's style, so
They
maybe
talking if Shakur wins, he on that top 5 pound for pound.
see. And that's why I say right now, media boxing is bullshit. It's all business. It's all marketing by businesses that make that. How he would be on the top 5 pound for he haven't beat pound for pound fighters. That's crazy. Like, how is boxing now where they could pay somebody and now they could throw them in the ranking like they great? Oh, he's one of the best ever. And then the marketing could pay all these media people to say this, but who have he fought great that validates that? When did boxing get there?
They gonna say Oscar Valdez.
But Oscar Valdez ain't one of the greats. How you beat people that ain't great, but then y'all can say he's one of the greats? He haven't beat nobody great. He haven't fought nobody great. So for me, as a true boxing fan or professional in this business. To me, that's nonsense. It's smoke and mirrors. This is
but think
Shakur's first test.
But what about? But oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I can hear you on that. This is definitely that.
First
But in the
test.
same time, remember when you guys were scheduled to fight, this was talked about you guys as this is your first test. This is the
It
test
was.
that
It
is
was.
gonna be, where you guys lay, in this boxing world. So diminishing his name, and you guys were putting it together. You know what I'm saying? Like
No, no.
he's good.
What we were showing is that them guys ain't good.
Okay.
So putting us with him wasn't diminishing nothing. It was just IB's gonna get the same way they said, oh, Tevin gonna do this to Floyd. He got too much experience. That same shit they
Mhm.
were saying about Shakur. And I was saying the same thing when he knocked you out. What would that say about Kid? Because y'all said his levels, and I'm telling y'all, he's the level. If he was the one sharpening them for their fight since a kid, he's the level. They not the level. They will bring in the level to help them get better. So that's what I'm saying. And that's why they all running. They going to these weights. All of them is pew, 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 pew. They going everywhere. They going everywhere. Nobody suddenly want to fight now. So it's crazy. All of them was talking when we was coming up. Everybody had all this mouth. Now everybody is quiet as church mouses. They running the different weights. They finding different people. Now suddenly people can fight at 147. They ran all the way from 135. So it is what it is. We that's a compliment to us.
Art Carney, thank you for the two piece. You faked your death not to fight the track star.
You know we don't listen to that. Thank you for your little $2 with your broke self. Make it a 10. Maybe if you make a 20, I respond to that dumb shit. Anyway, like I'm saying, these guys don't want to fight, but it's gonna be good. Boxing is gonna turn out good because now the YouTubers is getting out and real boxing is coming back in. Because during the Floyd Mayweather era, he changed people to to keep a O because that was his marketing strategy. That's how he was making hundreds of millions of dollars. He would get like a Robert Guerrero or lighter guy, move him up, market it like he's a great fighter, and then fight him and make a lot of millions and say, I beat 16 champions in a row, but these was champions that was either lighter champions or whatever. So he brought that entertainment aspect in that these guys still use and utilize. So that's all that shit is, the YouTube fighters.
Dub, Dub, thank you for the two piece. Shakur would be a four division champ. Y'all have none.
It don't
Bet
matter.
on him.
Don't matter about divisions. That's 3%, young man. Maybe you don't know. And if he four division, that means four times he was paying somebody 3% of his money. So we don't do business like that. We're a little smarter than that. But I guarantee you be touching it like him. That's all that matter. I guarantee our bag is probably bigger than his. So what that mean?
Andre, thank you for the five piece. Shakur dug Haney, not the other way around. Haney took 25% to be undisputed. So why not Shakur is a runner, hasn't fought anyone elite at 135.
That's all you got to do is stick to facts. And that don't demolish Shakur in his field. I'm just saying he haven't proved himself yet to me or to the world yet. And for
Yeah.
people to jump out of there just because he hang around Crawford and all these other people saying he's great and haven't proved it, only a fool would do that. Only a fool would speculate that this man is something that I don't believe he is.
What do you think about him now stating that he would need a rehydration clause for Devin Haney at 147 pounds?
I don't know. That ain't our business. But like I said, he ain't a that. What fighter back in the day? What fighters needed weight clause, rehydration clauses? Back in the Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson, all that. When did you ever hear once a person made weight on the scale? Now you only could hydrate up to this weight. You never heard that shit till this era came in. This YouTube era. Really, if a man can make his weight, it don't bother me if he could make 180. If he drained himself to 135, he gonna run out of gas in that ring once he hydrate back up. So it's like, so what? It don't matter what weight they hydrate back up to. If they cut all that weight out, their electrolytes is off balance, the hormones off balance, everything. So that's bullshit. Why should he be scared if somebody can make that weight and then hydrate up too big?
Mm.
So it's because I believe it will benefit him because he don't have that knockout power like that. So why would he want to fight somebody real big? So I think it would benefit him. So it's smart on his part, but that ain't fighting us.
Tell me, out of the champions at 135, from the top to the bottom, from 1 through 4, what are the names in your eyes? Who the top guy and who's the worst
Out
or
of
Don't
last?
do not give him that question.
out of lightweight,
I give
Out of
him
135, yeah.
number one is Kid all day, and number two is Tank. For real, for real. That's why I hope we fight so we can show y'all that Tank can't beat Kid. Um, then number three would be Mason. Then if Kamel move up, that would be number four.
hell.
What
Yeah,
about the IBF
they
champion?
moved up.
You put
What
Camille
IBF
over
champion?
Andy Cruz.
Mortire? Mortire. Kamel will beat
I'm
Mortire.
talking about Andy Cruz. You put Camille above Andy Cruz.
Kamel, Kamel, not, Andy Cruz not champion.
But
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Kamel,
I'm
Andy
just talking
Cruz
about,
only got 7 fights,
I'm talking about the 35 division. But
but
remember,
he only got 7 fights.
he got over like 200 amateur fights, 4 gold medals.
Now he got to try to become a
He
professional.
don't got 4 gold medals.
I thought he had 4. Oh no, he beat Keyshawn 4 times. My fault.
Right,
I'm over here
right. This
tripping.
see these dudes are running from man. Why Keyshawn didn't fight Cruz?
Yeah, you got to get that back, my boy.
Like these dudes are something.
Then he calling himself yo daddy. Oh no, brother, we got to fight after that. Mm-mm.
Andre, thank you for the 2 piece. Shakur scared. That's why he wants a clause. What do you
That's
think?
right.
What do you think, Junior? What do you think about Shakur wanting a rehydration clause to fight Devin Haney at 147?
Man, that is so. I'm gonna be good energy. That's very punkish. Because they wasn't putting in no clauses back in the day.
Right.
You come in the ring however much you weigh.
Henry
You signed up
Armstrong.
to fight this man. You know how big he is, how possibly big he is. Now you want to say, okay, let me put in a weight clause so he ain't gonna come in as heavy as he want to come in. I mean, if I come in the ring, let's say 150, do come in 165, almost 170, I beat him. That's gonna make the win look even better. So I feel like all that weight clause stuff, that's something in boxing I gotta go because we signed up to fight. So who cares if he come in a little heavier? You knew he would. I mean, it is what it is. If you not that big in weight to be the same weight as him, move back down in weight.
Yeah, how you go up to? I'm asking you, Millie. How he go up to somebody weight and to challenge the champion and tell the champion how much he can hydrate to? When do that work like that in boxing?
Or just a
The only
fighter at
way,
that
the
weight.
only way, the only way that would happen if you are a cash cow like a Tank Davis, Canelo Alvarez, a Floyd Mayweather, they could have the pull to be able to do that to another fighter. But if you don't have that, popularity pull over your opponent, I don't see it happening.
Or if you broke, if you got enough money where you could tell them to no, to go kick rocks, then they would talk different when they know you don't need the money. They only do that to not really broke people, but yo, Shakur. Anyway, off of Shakur, Shakur ain't like that, man.
Yeah,
He's
weight
not
class
like
is
that.
crazy. I didn't know he
That
had a weight
that's
class.
smart for him though.
But
He
yo,
need a weight clause
him fighting Teal, he trying to show that he like that though.
By putting a weight
by
class,
putting a weight clause.
No, there's no weight
man.
class for Teal. It's at
Oh,
40.
oh,
Oh,
We
okay.
talk
I
about
was.
47. At
Oh,
47, he thinks that he's more of a 135 pounder. That's what he said.
that's an excuse, and that would be his excuse when he lose. That I'm
Mm,
smaller. This wasn't really my class. All of that. He just as big as all of them.
I'm
He was
saying.
sparring them. Say you look at them when they were sparring. They all the same size. He bigger than most of them. He bigger than Tank. Like, come on now. Now all of a sudden he acting like he the small dude. Get
mm.
out of here. He coming in 155, 160. It's damn near himself. What is he talking about? It's crazy, but that's
So do you
boxing.
feel like
Man.
the fight won't happen now?
Well, who? Him and Devin?
Yeah.
Who care about that boring fight?
That fight will be
Grandpa thing.
boring.
Who care about that boring
Mill, you
fight?
don't think that fight?
I'm not. I
It's
like real
technical though.
fights.
It's
I
technical.
like technical fight, but not scary technical fights. Not one of them will bleed with a eye swelled up or nothing. You see their fights,
Nobody,
man.
nobody like a huge puncher.
That's why I said it would be a boring fight.
I think it would be
It'd
one
be
of those
a boring
fights where
fight.
people tune in because it's two of the top guys and they like, all right, we gonna see who win. But it's not a fight where people gonna be anticipating it like, oh, somebody gonna get stopped or it's gonna be an entertaining fight. I feel like if you like technical boxing, that would be your fight to watch. If
Yeah.
you like exciting fighting, I don't.
Tio gonna knock Shakur out, y'all.
Oh my god, here you go.
Yeah, Tio gonna knock Shakur out unless Shakur run.
Knockout.
Man,
You know,
Tio,
knockout mean like this.
yo, they knocked his daddy out.
All right. So if Shakur stands in the pocket with Tio, then we would have to say that Haney and Tio is gonna be good. If Haney and if Shakur and Tio is a good fight, we gotta assume that Shakur and Devin's gonna be an excellent fight.
Nah, you
They not
think
gonna
no?
exchange
Why?
though.
I don't even know why we even talk about them even promoting that nonsense or any of that nonsense. All of that shit is
It's the
boring.
best fit. It's the best fight at the top of the
Nah,
year.
the best fight is
M-
Shakur fight and Mason. He's 135, right? And Mason
We
got a
know
belt,
that's not gonna
right?
happen.
And they could unify. They got the same manager and they under the same boat, right? And they both champions to unify. So they say they
Wait,
want the best fights and all this other. Now suddenly they don't want to unify.
we know Shakur might
Well, I
step up.
mean, I think the best is gonna
Shakur would
be
step on Mason.
Tank
Yeah,
and Shakur.
Shakur would step on Mason.
Yeah, like that. They
Shakur
not
would
even
step
Jay
on
Prince not
Mason.
even gonna do that.
That's the only reason they won't do that.
What
That
happens if Shakur fights Tank?
Shakur ain't
Like,
gonna fight Tank.
you play devil's advocate.
Because Tank is gonna fight Ryan or
there
somebody
you
for
go. There you
money.
go, Junior.
Tank want money. So Tank is gonna fight Ryan. Somebody Shakur ain't selling out like that to bring enough money to a Tank.
Yeah, he know he
It's
gonna
But if
have
he
to
it's
pay.
beats
business.
Tio, but if he beats Tio,
That don't do nothing for Tank. Tank is
yeah,
looking
because
for
now
those 30,
he's
40
dealing.
million.
Now he's fighting a bigger star now.
No, 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 no. Business wise, they're not making that much money. How much T.O. and them bringing home
Shit.
compared to when Ryan and Tank fought the first one, 30 million. So you think the rematch ain't gonna bring more where Tank going home with just as much he would have made on Jake Paul? He gonna get this little tune up with Pitbull and then probably move up and fight Ryan or something. Shakur is not a money draw. Neither is Devin.
But
And Hearn said
Turkey
that.
bringing the money to the table.
Man, nobody. What that mean?
You talking about
Turkey
money?
don't bring no. The networks bring the money to the table. They the ones who pay for the shows.
And what's
They the
Turkey
ones
doing? Not paying for the show?
making money. Turkey making money. That's why it's a trillion. You think a prince that's a trillionaire is getting into boxing because no money there? They making money. That's
Mm.
what they doing, and they raping it too. They making a lot of damn money for the crumbs they give. So no, they not paying money to networks. The Zone body shows out. The Zone sit with these promoters like um Oscar and them, and they give them a certain amount of fights per year and give them the bag to put on these shows. So that's if you want to see, that's where the chunk of money come from, and they get their money from sponsorships and commercials and viewerships and all of that. That's how they make their money, and they own the catalog for the fights they put on. So the money don't come per se by Turkey, as y'all would think. He might throw a little bit in it, but Turkey owned a lot of his own. So I guess you
Exactly.
could say the
Exactly. So
money
he's
do come
washing the
from him.
money, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of people
Don't
watching
use the
money,
word washing.
but that's a
So
lot of people watching the
Yeah,
money.
don't
right,
use
right.
that word
They might
washing. They might come
mistake
after
it.
you, bro.
No, no, all right. Good one. Good save right there. Not washing. Drying. But
You can go ahead. 'Cause I'm
any boy,
distracted.
thank you for the two piece.
I'm out.
Senior, people don't like you, cuz you keep it real. Thank you.
You're welcome. People don't like people not gonna like people of our tone that's trying to tell y'all how to make the money. So they're gonna come with the bull crap or propaganda, all that nonsense, because somebody's saying, yo, listen, don't take that contract, take this one. And then they'll come out, oh, he's an auntie. Just any weird shit that they gotta do, you
I
know.
ain't gonna lie. Think about that, Mills, though. Because I'll be thinking about that when I'm reading the comments. I'm like, it could be calling him auntie and whatnot. I'm thinking, like, as a man, for you to fantasize another man
Man is
being
a
a
woman.
woman,
Something wrong.
you got some deep embedded in your head that you need to, get.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
they
Because
need
if,
to
if
hear.
I see a man, I ain't gonna, like, if I'm talking to you, Mills, and you acting the way I don't like, I ain't gonna envision you as a woman. So why am I envision you as a woman knowing you a man?
And I ain't,
We
even,
need to
I
look
ain't
at
even
their
one of
Google
them.
history.
I ain't even one of them handsome men like that. So it's like,
Now, you handsome. We'll talk about you.
no, I'm not like that.
You handsome.
Like where he's been like, but anyway, that's the reason they don't
Mills,
like.
I'm out.
And
Junior, before you go, Junior. Who's more in a competitive fight January 31st? Shakur or Keyshawn?
Ooh, that's the. I ain't gonna lie. That's a good question. That's probably the best question you asked today, man. Um,
Thanks.
Both.
no offense. My fault. No offense.
That's a hard one. Both.
Yeah. I can't even answer that. They both in
both
for
got a tough fight.
a tough fight. Yeah. I mean, I would have to go Keyshawn because Jermaine gonna come to fight. Keyshawn's not the type of fighter to box. He like to be on the inside, and Jermaine like to box and sometimes to bang on the inside. Shakur, if he focused, he could just move around the whole ring like he did De Los Santos, close to a victory. So I gotta go. Keyshawn probably got the fight that's like he gonna have to thug it out in some rounds. So anyway,
Straight
I'm
Draw
out.
says, "Think congratulations on your win against Farmer, but how old were you first time you knocked a grown man out in the ring?"
Ooh, I ain't gonna lie.
How old was you?
I was like 13, 13,
Yeah,
14.
13.
I was sparring this guy. And my dad, like, I'm in there, my dad, he getting on me and whatnot because I ain't doing what I'm supposed to do, really. So I'm getting mad. I'm like, all right, I'm thinking I'm looking good. He telling me I'm not looking good. So it got to the point, I sat down on one of these, just jumped in with a leading left, broke his whole jaw. That right there, I was like, man, and he was heavier than me too, but I ain't gonna lie, I put a lot of people to sleep in sparring. That's probably why
You're
people
not gonna get no spawn partners, you say?
No, in the past, I learned to control myself. My dad calmed me down. So in the past, I was known for like in sparring. It's a fight to me. It's a fight. So
And
yeah.
you, the same question from all the champions from 1 to 4. List them
Mm. The
Oh.
four or what?
On your
out
thing,
of the
one
champions, 1 to 4.
was your top four.
You know me. I'm top. I'm top one.
That's
I'm
right.
top one. Two. It would be criminal to put Abdullah above Tank,
Right.
but Tank don't fight nobody.
Neither do Abdullah.
Hold on. I'm getting to
Okay.
that. I'm getting to that. Tank don't fight nobody. He's I mean, he's not really like I mean, when he's knocking people out, but right now he's not giving entertaining fights. He hasn't done nothing in the sport in like 2 years, if I'm being honest. Since the Ryan fight. Has he fought since the Ryan? Yeah, since the Ryan fight, I think. So
Since the Lamont Roach
I
fight.
might have to put Abdullah number 2. Then I'll put Tank number 3. Then number 4, I'm gonna go with
So go get that belt real fast. 2 belts. Now you get your number 4.
I'm gonna go.
I love the comments. I just want to show them
I'm
something.
gonna throw Raymond
Okay.
Moore.
He said Raymond more tired since he's a champion.
Because I would
I
We'll
have
put
you ever
him at
don't take on because a gentleman said is he a champion or something had a smiley face, and so I want to show him these belt WBA belts so they could see because a lot of them fans I don't think they know, they just don't know, so it is what it is. Frank versus Skull, Frank Camp versus Skull because Frank Martin ain't gonna fight us, bro. We done offered a lot of these guys fights, man. A lot of these people that they could call out are not taking fights with kids.
who's not taking fights with Kid right now.
You already know. You could go down the list.
Okay.
Who is? All right, so this one is the first one we got, WBA. This was the international title. All right. All right. So this one turned out, this the second one.
John.
And this, I don't know if they could see, but it says WBA champion. Okay, I'll let that process in their head. Maybe that's over their head.
Won't,
As y'all can say, WBA just gave a heavyweight champion a belt.
Nah.
Y'all know that? Isn't that what happened? A cruiserweight champion?
It was the one who fought Caleb Plant, beat Caleb Plant, whatever
Oh,
weight that is.
like you're talking about middleweight, 168.
And he didn't have to. He didn't even have
Resendiz.
to fight nobody for the belt. They
Right,
gave it to him.
right,
And
right, right.
Tank fight Ortiz. Who you think they giving the belt to?
You mean
I mean Cruz. He moved up to 140. Who y'all think they giving the belt to?
Aha!
The same one they sent it to.
How would it feel? Do you feel like you would want to rather, fight for the belt or get it that way?
The belt only take 3% of your purse. That's what I'm saying. It's money coming out of your pocket. You got. Floyd had to do something. Go ahead.
Yeah, I do.
So what? So what does that mean? You ain't trying to hold them?
What I'm saying is that's 20. You got 20 to 25% to the promoter. 20 to 25% to your manager. Then you paying for your staff. Now you got to pay 3% for the belt. So by the time, and then Uncle Sam won 30%. So if anybody could do the math, you done lost damn near what, 65, 70% of your money. So you only taking 30% home. But on top of that, you got to also lose 3% out of your 30% you're taking home. So if people doing the math, to me, it really doesn't matter. You know, as long as we making our money regardless, with or without a belt. That's how we structured our contracts. So it's like, the belt will make a little bit more, but we'll lose also. So it's to me it really doesn't matter. But he got two titles already from WBA. He's number one in line. So the fans that didn't know that, they could stop thinking that is cap. It's real.
Now, how would it feel for you to get that world title?
It's gonna be good because that's the end of our movie. We got two movies coming out that's gonna be filming soon, major movies, and that's the end of the movie once we win the world title. So that just they already got one with us winning this title, but the world title will be better, and especially if we fight a Tank and stop Tank. And the end of the movie is epic. So for me, I would want one of those big ones for this title shot. But it is what it is. However it's gonna come, it's gonna come. So they can start shooting the movie.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was about to say, I was like, that's the end of the movie. One
Yeah,
belt.
the pursuit of happiness, the second pursuit of happiness. One belt. He got two belts. That world title though would look so much better for us, for me, I believe. But right now they could shoot the movie with the title he won already and put the words Kid Austin went on and boom boom boom. They could do all of that. So we just gotta see how the middle of this year go, and then we make the decision from there.
Okay. Okay. When did they say that you guys are gonna be back?
They waiting for the February 21st card. Is the co-main, but they still iron out what location is going to be the Ryan Garcia thing and everything else. Because
Right.
come on, if they got Ryan and Barrios, you think they're not going to have Kid Austin and somebody else on that card? Because Barrios is from here also. So it's going to be a good fight. Probably be JoJo Diaz versus Kid, or Lucas Body versus
I think
Kid.
Jojo got a fight in February.
Yeah, I know he do. He hit me up the other day saying, "Oh, we do still fighting in February." They was waiting for the date from Golden Boy, so he was supposed to
Why
be fighting
why
us.
wasn't that why wasn't that rescheduled?
That's what I'm talking about. And that's who we might be fighting, or either Lucas Body for the title, because Lucas Body won the opportunity to fight for Tank's belt, so he'll be
Mm.
fighting Floyd. So it's gonna be one of them two, I believe, on that card. But we'll find out by the end of next week who it actually is.
Yeah, because he's getting in shape. Jojo, he's thin. He's thin.
Yeah,
He hasn't
I
he
like.
hasn't stopped.
He's a better version than he was before.
Damn right he is.
He looked pretty good, but people still would say he's washed up after we knock him out. They'll say, "Oh, look how old he was." We knocked Mason out. Look how young he was. You knock Tank out. Oh my God, no, Tank was just having a bad day. So it is what it is.
Fernando, thank you for the 5 piece. Kid Austin, how do you expect a champion to give you a title fight if your uncountability of making a fight is becoming a problem? Question mark.
Next question. Thank you for your money, because I guess he don't do his research. He need to do his research. And I guess, but I answer his question. Number one, what we in line, we the mandatory. We hold two belts. We already a champion. We don't have to wait for a champion to do nothing for us. We're in line and we will get our world title. And we'll go on to get that IBF world title and do everything else we gotta do. We don't give a damn what these champions do. This is a business. This business don't stop around those champions. But maybe y'all think it do.
Mm, mm, I like it. I like it. Um, yeah, but you never told me what you thought about, who would win, Keyshawn Davis or Haney.
Really?
Because you don't I know you don't feel like Keyshawn's gonna get by Jamaine.
That's no, this is like fantasy football. Like this is
Mm.
fantasy football. People, oh, this one would do this. Really, these dudes ain't fighting like that, man. And if people can't see that, Tank fought who he had to fight. Shakur haven't fought none of the top four of his era for the last how many years they've been calling for them to fight these dudes not fighting like that. So that's fantasy fights, thinking, oh, Keyshawn gonna go all the way up and fight Devin. And man, that's fantasy stuff. That's all that stuff is.
But
And
you even said that he was like cut up and shit. You know what I mean? On that, what you said, snack?
no, I said I said I respect. Oh, do you mean a thing? What you talking about?
Keisha.
Yeah, Keyshawn got stocky. He got stocky, but he got a stockiness don't mean nothing. Stockiness don't mean. I hope we get to fight Keyshawn before he go to 147. 140 Keyshawn would be a good fight for kid. I think
So is that why
Keyshawn.
you
I
upset?
think huh?
Is that why you upset because he's leaving?
I'm never upset. I'm not upset telling the truth about these guys leaving and running. I said it years ago what was gonna happen. People told me I was lying. Oh, y'all capping. Y'all ain't gonna fight Keyshawn. I said, Keyshawn ain't fighting us. I said, Shakur ain't fighting us. Yeah, we lined up for Shakur. We didn't pull out. It's a fact. Why won't we get the fight when he got out the hospital? It wasn't his fault. He trained hard. He did everything else. Somebody tried to kill him. And the toxicology showed that. Why wasn't a real champion want to give this young man a fight who really stepped up to the plate to fight him and went through all this adversity to make it there and somebody poisoned him? He deserved a shot to fight. But that wasn't like that there. And it's for a reason. So, you know, I found out this shit is just smoke and mirrors, man. Has nothing to do with boxing, has a lot to do with the money made behind the scenes.
Yeah.
I know Shakur better step it up, or that's boring for boxing. So they're not gonna keep him. Even if he win, if that fight continue to be boring, they're not gonna keep investing in that because they're not gonna get people to bet on that. They make a lot of money with bet and make so much money yearly, gambling and boxing. And they make a lot of money behind the scenes.
Okay.
So Shakur got to step it up.
And you think Keyshawn's gonna beat Jamaine?
I don't know. Keyshawn to me is Keyshawn, man. To me, Keyshawn not a fighter. He's a boxer. He's a good boxer. Shakur's a good boxer. Um, yeah, but they not fighters, man. They decorated amateurs. That's what they are. And then I'm not talking about them, but it's a fact. They decorated losing amateurs. He didn't place gold. Like, these are not the cream of the crop, but marketing made them the cream of the crop. These are the losers that came out of the Olympics.
The silver
If
medalist.
the losers then. Like Floyd turned that bronze. He said, y'all not gonna give me a bronze. That mean I lost. You a gold, that's the one who won. Anything after that is a
Hey,
decorated loser.
Floyd Mayweather got he didn't get the gold either.
Floyd was the first one to say he didn't want that. He said he gave that to his grandmother. He said he didn't want that medal because he lost. That made him a loser in that fact of the matter.
Roy
And you
Jones didn't
can't
get that medal.
and look at what happened to Roy Jones. Still got knocked the hell out. How many times?
Damn.
No, it ain't no damn. Just stick to the fact they decorated amateurs. And let me
These
tell
are
you about it.
legends.
Let me and that won't
These are
stop.
all legends.
All of them is legends. Anybody that stepped in the ring to me is a legend. I'm not crapping on them. I'm just talking about the business of boxing. So Olympians, when they come out of boxing, they have budgets. They get promoters that put hundreds of dollars and marketing behind them. And a lot of times these consumers who sheep eat up the marketing. They don't study the facts. They don't look what's really going on. So it is what it is. So you can't compare Floyd to Shakur because Floyd brought himself out of his promotion thing and threw the fights himself independently and strategically picked his opponents. He used the entertainment knowledge that Al Heyman had. Let's get people we could beat, former champions, this, and it was smart how they moved. They showed us that we can make it entertainment as contractors and make hundreds of millions. Then other people came along and they don't want that door open anymore. So now they trying to change it.
No. No,
But
I hear you.
these guys are decorated amateurs. That's all they are. They not fighters. They if they got in a street fight, they wouldn't know what the hell to do. If they got their jaw broke, they probably run. They not fighters. They don't have they say some people got dog in them. Some of them don't have the dog in them when another dog is on them. Any dog could seem tough to a real dog grab hold of their ass. You
Damn,
know,
they're gonna take this interview, senior, and
wow.
they're gonna be like Roy Jones, Floyd
But
Mayweather,
what haven't
senior.
I spoke wasn't a fact. I don't care what they say unless they could say that it's not a fact. How many times Roy Jones lost and got knocked out? Okay, so he was a decorated amateur. People could say Roy Jones, but when Roy Jones
Pound
was
for
doing all that,
pound,
when
he
he
was
was doing
pound
all
for
that,
pound.
when he was doing all that fancy stuff, was he fighting anybody or was they cab drivers?
Look
When
at
he fought somebody, he got knocked out.
James Tony with the bird,
James Tony was
another
good
legend.
too. He was good too. James Tony was good, but is he A level?
Hell yeah, he is.
Yes. By what?
Yeah.
What make him A level?
What is he, a five division champion? Came from middleweight,
That
all knocking
that
out
makes
Evander Holyfield at heavyweight. Come on, give me a break.
that makes him A level, or do that make him a multi-divisional champion? Anybody, these companies have these guys getting paper belts, just giving it to them, and they could be three,
He
four
was
time
one of
champion.
he
Do
was
that
one of
make
the
them?
best to ever do the shoulder roll
I
and knock
don't disagree
somebody
with. I
out.
don't disagree with you with that. I love James Tony
He's
and the
a Hall
technique,
of Famer.
and he deserved it. I didn't say he wasn't good. I said was he A level?
He's
Now,
one of the
now,
best to
hold
ever
up.
put gloves on.
Hold up. I've never doubted that either. I love the science of boxing. I could tell you more about him than probably most of these people know. And I know him personally. But what I'm saying is if y'all say Mayweather is A level, y'all gonna say James Tony and Mayweather is on the same level?
These guys are A level.
You didn't answer me. So what you say you say him and Floyd with the accolades and everything they did is on the same level.
They're
If
they're
that is
they're
if that is
great.
true,
They're great in their own mind, like in their own. Remember, these guys were in completely different weight divisions. They accomplished so many
okay.
different things.
So I think let me clarify so the fans can understand what A level is. A level is a master that know all five of
I
the
think they're
styles.
level. I think they're A
Not
level.
no, what I mean is like tell me the five styles, Millie. You tell me the five styles of boxing.
The five styles. I mean,
Yeah, it's
educate
five
me.
styles. No, so that's what I'm saying. A level, they mastered all five styles of boxing. It ain't mastered two. So when I say five styles, it ain't crapping because he got a great shoulder roll. He mastered the Philly shell in the four zone, not a 3.5 zone, not a three zone. That was his style. But did he master swarming? Did he master outboxing? Did he master the other three defenses of boxing? So you got to look at that. And then you could say, is he A level? So to me, knowing this as a seasoned coach, raising a third generation fighter, I could say he don't know all five styles of boxing. So to me, he's maybe a B level.
What don't James Tony got out of what style don't he got?
You can look and study that yourself.
And the same thing goes for Floyd. What
If you
style
look at
that
Floyd,
they don't got?
Floyd know all five
So
styles.
Floyd know all five. All right.
All five. That's why he's undefeated. And that's why he made fights look so easy. Because when people swarm, he became the outboxer. When people tried to
But
outbox, he
Andre
became the
Ward, Andre
swarmer.
Ward know the five too because he undefeated. And Usyk,
Listen. When you say this is one thing, you keep mixing Olympians in with boxers. It's two different worlds. You're mixing YouTube in with boxing. He won the gold. When he came out, he had a marketing budget behind him. So they're gonna pick fighters that look good on paper that he could win against either way. Cause it's the promoters spend a lot of money on fights. They want to recoup. So they're not gonna give somebody that's gonna knock their prize guy out because coming straight from winning a gold medal, they had to pay him 6, 7 figures per fight. He don't walk in getting 30,000 a fight like these other fighters do. So they got marketing budgets. So when you add them, yeah, they supposed to have 30, 40 fights and be undefeated because they had a whole $1 billion company behind them to make sure that happened. So you can't mix that with the other people like for us per se that had to grind. We didn't come out no Olympians. We threw, like I said, through the fights ourselves. We grinded ourselves. We went on Telemundo ourselves independently before we got signed to anybody. We was doing this shit ourselves. So we had to fight. It's a different from a fighter and a decorated amateur. And once y'all understand that, when you see them, I don't know how to describe that, but if you put, who else would know five styles of boxing? Floyd Mayweather knew Crawford knows the five styles of boxing. He could fight in both stances. He could fight tall. He could fight squatted 3.5. He could outbox. He could swarm. He know all five styles of boxing. Most of the people that know all five styles is gonna be the greats, the greats, not the greats on paper, not the greats because they had a great manager and great
So
promoter.
Roy didn't have the five.
Why you keep comparing Roy? Roy done got knocked out. Do you think Roy had the five? Have you ever seen Floyd? Anybody that know the five styles of boxing, they get knocked out like that. Because they already know in the five styles, every style got a defense. Hands down in the Philly shell leave you open. And that used to be called the turtle shell. That it's flaws. You leave the whole half of your face open. And you relying on speed, but as soon as Roy Jones' speed faded, he was garbage. Because that style is a flaw. And if he knew the five styles of boxing, he would know that style is a flaw. That style is only used for if you find somebody that could throw good body shots that could break your thing. You could then you put your arm there so that to allow them not to land that body shot. That's what a Philly shell is for, and the body got to be angled out. His body wasn't angled out like that, or that hook wouldn't have landed. So,
Mm.
do he know all five styles? I say he's great at the style he knew, but I don't think Roy, when he was studying, studied the five styles growing up, like Floyd would have, because he had three uncles that fought, two uncles that fought, and a daddy, and always around the gym. So naturally, he's gonna see so many different styles of boxing and could get all five styles. So no, I don't think too many boxers now have all five styles. So they not A level to me. They B level or C level. If they come on now. Mm-mm.
Uh, Sufi Yogi, thank you for the $5. You can't say that losing your O isn't a bad thing, and then discrediting Roy Jones, Mayweather, Jones, and Tony are better than your son will ever.
See, next question. I don't care what they think. Why I care what that person's opinion is? That person watching us. So next question, next thing.
Smash the like button, y'all. Subscribe to the
Yeah,
channel if you
right.
guys haven't subscribed to the channel. We got 546 people on the live.
Damn right. Damn
Only
right.
100 though. Only 100 likes. Double tap the screen if you're on mobile devices.
You asked it, yes, my son is learning all five styles. Remember, my son just turned 23. He not even in his prime. His frontal cortex and his brain still got another year to develop. So my son is doing really good. He's doing really good. And that's a
So
good thing. And somebody telling y'all right there, they telling y'all right. Slugger, outboxer, counter puncher. They telling you it's five styles, it's three defenses. You can't have somebody that go to school and barely pass with a C and y'all putting them A-level fighters, you know? So
who else would you say? Sugar Ray Leonard?
Sugar Ray Leonard did know all five styles of boxing. He was good. Like all the greats, all the really good. Henry Armstrong was pretty good. All the great greats, the ones who had 180 fights and shit like that. And those are usually the ones.
Zab Judah's on the live right now. Yo, Zab.
Slide seem like a feedback.
Oh, you got a little feedback. I'm gonna tap you in on the IG. I'm gonna tap you in on the IG.
Somebody asked, did Ali know the five styles?
Nah, it could be better so we can get on the other side.
They said, did
You
Ali know
good?
the five styles? Ali never threw a body shot. Y'all didn't know that?
Huh.
So the ask if Ali knew, this was one of the people in your comments. The ask did Ali know all five styles. Ali didn't even fight in the 3.5 zone. He stayed in the 4 zone and an outboxer most of the time. So I don't believe he knew all five styles. What made Ali great is what he stood for. That's what made
Mm.
Ali great. What he stood for, because during his prime years, that was stolen. So nobody would have knew how great Ali was because that was stolen for so many years while he was fighting not to go to war. So it is what it is. Ali was another great decorated amateur who had a financial backing and a whole team of white folk behind him to push the marketing dollars.
Ali. Ali lacked the five styles. Which one did he lack?
Huh?
Which styles did Ali act? Shout out to
What
Super Zab
the
Judah on the
the
live.
question for y'all to ask is what styles did he use? It ain't on me to give y'all the boxing science. It's on y'all to look and study the science and say, okay, what style is Ali using? And then figure, all right, what style didn't he use? And so then you find out.
Zab
People
Judah
got
had
it.
the five styles.
Who?
Zab Judah had the five
Ask
styles.
Zab. Ask Zab right there. Ask him.
Zab, you had the
Only
five.
Zab
You
can
had the
answer
five
that.
styles. Zab's asking you what's the five styles.
See, so then that he said the five styles of boxing. That's what he asked. Did you have the five styles of boxing? So I said, ask Zap if he had the five, the five styles of boxing.
Do I have five? Yeah. Can I execute all five styles of boxing? Of course, 100%.
Yeah, I think Zab. I know Zab could be a swarmer. I know he could be a counter puncher. I know he could be an outboxer. I know he could box in both stances. I know Zab had those things. So all people got to do is
Well, you
turn on
got me.
video.
Well, you got me in that one. I can't fight right-handed. I only fight left-handed. So that one, no, I don't got the. If that's one of the styles, and I'm guilty on that one.
See, so
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, so just not every. That's all I'm saying. Not everybody gonna know the science of boxing. Just because they go in the ring, don't mean that they gonna be A level if they don't study and get the IQ also.
Okay. Sophie, thank you for the two piece. What made Ali great was the competition he beat.
That is true too. They had real fighters then. That's what I said compared to now. You didn't hear nobody yelling, "Oh, give me a weight clause. Give me a weight clause." He made the weight, but now he only could come in 10 pounds heavier to fight me. You
Mm.
never heard that before until now. So I think all of them was great back then. All of them was warriors. All of them provided for their family. So it made them great. All of them.
Okay. Okay. Big Soup in the house.
So with it.
Man, happy 2026, my brother.
Word, happy 2026. You know that.
Where he
Shout
at?
out.
I don't see him.
He's on the IG.
Oh,
Shout out to Coach Anthony on the live as well, man. Salute.
Yeah, I'm in the sauna, bro. I pressed the shit by mistake. What's good, Joe? What up, Zach? I pressed it by mistake. Now I'm in the sauna right now.
Getting that work in.
Yeah, how you doing, bro?
Good, man.
Good,
Good. You know, just chilling. We're here with Floyd Schofield, talking some boxing.
Okay, yeah, man. So, tell Floyd I'm mad at him, man.
Wep out there. He's mad at you.
why he mad at me? I can hear him.
I don't like how you did my boy Tev, man. That wasn't nice, bro.
Oh, yeah. You used to train Tev. That's right.
I don't like that shit, man.
Yo, that was the best thing we could have done for him. He shouldn't have had to take too much punishment.
Floyd's a good kid. He's a good fighter, bro. He's a really good fighter.
He's watching right now.
Okay, he's a good fighter, bro. I was very impressed with him. Now
Thank
Floyd
you.
get busy, but I came in on the Roy Jones comment. He said Roy Jones is not the elite.
No, I didn't say that. I said Roy Jones didn't know all five styles. Didn't fight all five styles of boxing. That he used one or two styles.
Correct. You correct. Yeah, because he was never like a come forward brawler type. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple of things. He didn't have to. He didn't have to. What I can say was this: Roy Jones is great at what he did. Great.
Right. Right. And he had a lot of speed.
Huh?
I said, and he had a lot of speed. He was great and he had a lot of speed.
A lot of speed. A lot of speed. Yeah. He was good
Man.
at what he was. Yeah.
Somebody said he said Roy was an A level. Who said that? I've had the question like, yo, like secret dance.
A level because he went from middleweight to heavyweight and won the heavyweight championship of the world. I mean, in boxing, heavyweight championship of the world is pinnacle. That's the pinnacle of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Who beats Prime Roy Jones? Who beats Prime Roy Jones? Who beats Prime? Who beats him?
Wait, didn't Homeboy do it? The one who knocked him out?
AJ ain't
Oh, Tarver?
That wasn't prime.
Yeah, Tarver knocked him out. And
That
it's
wasn't a prime, bro. Nah,
That wasn't prime.
That wasn't prime.
Prime
what would
Roy
y'all say
Jones.
he was? He was prime until he got knocked out. He was prime until he got knocked out.
Good job, but I wouldn't say that was. He'd be like no. Nah, bro, it was a little bit. He was.
No, Roy was good. He was good at what he did.
Nah, great at what he did.
But he had a lot of flaws. And his speed hit those flaws.
I mean, listen, he ran into flaws at the end of his career when he was when honestly some people say he should have been gone. He should have been off the game, and he still stuck around. So these are some of some of the perks that come with the game when you stick around too long. You know what I mean? That's it. He should have retired after he beat John Ruiz. That should have been it. Everybody say that. So at those times right there, I'm not giving all those guys that did violently harm the Roy Jones. I mean, listen, you did what you did. You beat a great. You got a great knockout. What you did, but we not. I'm talking about that young Roy Jones when it was Roy Jones when he was at his pinnacle. Nobody was fucking with him.
Yeah. It's like fantasy boxing. That's just something we could just all speculate on. But I know from what I'm watching, he still had the same flaws when he was in his prime. He just had enough speed to cover it, like that chin up in the air, that hand down a little bit squared up. Once that speed left and the floors got exposed, and if he knew all five styles, he would have knew what he was doing wrong, I believe.
I mean,
But
I can't say that. I got a chance to fight on his cards when I was younger and coming up with him and traveling, and motherfucker, he was big. That's who my big, bro. Shut shit down. Roy Jones was, yes, a class elite level fighter, 100%.
yeah, during that time.
I think when you're as good as a Roy Jones, you can't be great at all. You're saying five styles. I don't think you could be great at all five. Whenever you're great at something, you're gonna be more focused on what you're great at. And if you're gonna be a well-rounded guy, you might be okay, but you ain't gonna be at the level of Roy. Roy was at a level that nobody could have matched at that particular time. And you don't want to be a man of many trades, master of nothing. He was a master of what he did. You feel me?
Well, Floyd Mayweather knew all five styles, and Floyd Mayweather surpassed him in all levels because he knew all five styles.
A lot of people judge Floyd too. I mean, yeah, but Floyd really stuck this like 2 to 3 different basic styles, and he stuck with that style.
Yeah.
He really engaged in the too much, try to knock you out, roll out, Debo style. He didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't his forte. His forte was the box, outflick you, and you know what I'm saying, make you miss and count him back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, after he broke his hand.
That was Floyd's whole.
Yeah,
Salute to
before he
Brian
broke
Norman
his hand,
Jr.
he used to go get him before he broke his hand.
Yeah. Yeah, getting into this super chat here. What's the last one? Fernando, thank you for the 2-piece. Is Kid going to miss another fight again in the future?
You never know. He's only 23. And he's in the business of fighting, of combat. I mean, for a casual that never had a fight, he don't understand getting punched, and then come in the next day and have to spar again. So you never know what might happen in his career. But you stay tuned. Hopefully you stay tuned.
My man want to ask you something. What's up, Zeb? My name's Bill Bird, big fan. Thank you for what you did and thank you for what you do. What's up, G? How you doing? I always wanted to know if we lived in a perfect world with Roger coming in the ring on you, should you have gave, if we lived in a perfect world, Floyd his first loss? Hey, that was an automatic disqualification. Everybody know that. In any other city in the world but Las Vegas.
I gotta go, Millie.
Appreciate you for tapping in.
I always wonder how you felt about it. I feel the same way, man. But, I mean, that with the knockdown, it definitely changes the outcome of the fight. Yeah. Any other boxer, that would have been their L, but the world is weird. Yeah. I'm about to get out of here, man. But I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna see y'all later. Thank you, bro.
You already know it. Happy New Year, Coach.
You too, bro. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, y'all. Later.
Big Soup in the house. Big shout out to Brian Norman Jr. in the house as well. He's watching. Salute to you, champ. Yeah. He said, he put a quote here. He said, my presidents are black and my Lambo is blue.
My guys.
What's going on, Flat?
What's the deal? Back in flow right now, Mill. He's talking that shit. My president is black. My Lambo blue.
Yeah.
After
Them lokes niggas win on blue.
What's the word?
what's going on? Shout out to Flat and those
Nice
voiceovers, man. You doing an incredible job with the
Shout
voiceovers.
out to Flat right now, taking over the Gram world, taking over the YouTube world, taking over the podcast world, just taking over the entertainment outside. You know what I'm saying?
I learned from the best. I learned from Soup. I learned from Mill City. You know what I'm saying? My guys, man. I learned from the best.
They say every generation takes it to another level. They was never lying, Mills, was they? You know what I'm saying? I see him in Vegas. I see him in Miami. I see him back in New York. I'm looking at the gram like, well, where is he? He's popping up.
I'm everywhere.
Showing out. You know?
So
He got a show playing in New York on a podcast, and he's on a plane in Vegas getting more new content on the strip. I'm like, this man right here got to be him.
That's a fact, son. Hey, yo, I want to know who y'all got the 31st, man. I'm kind of 50-50 on this Lopez and Shakur shit. Know what I mean?
On both of them, or just that one?
That one fight right there, bro. I can't. I think Shakur. Shakur's a superb boxer.
Mm-hmm.
But
okay, so I want you to stop and break that down. What do you mean by superb? But he's an annihilator. Look what he's been doing, my nigga. He shuts dude down. He almost start hitting on dude to where their body just freeze.
Yeah.
Freeze motherfuckers, and they just get caught up. They get caught up in his whole twilight, and they start moving his way. They start moving his whole mechanics. You know what I'm saying? And he destroys them.
You know what I think? You know what I think? I think they be so mesmerized because they can't hit him. It's like they don't want to throw punches no more. Like, they frozen. They stuck frozen, son.
Well, I got there. He just tore for the rest of the tour around. He do this shit to tour around.
Yo, I want to ask you this though, Cuzzo, because you the one, you gave Floyd the best fight, and it seemed like Floyd used to get guys like not wanting to punch. What was the strategy to make you like, all right, I'm gonna be able to hit him?
Yeah, my strategy was you had to fight him. You had to take him out of that element of just sit back, following him around the ring, throwing punches. He slipped, he counter, he moved. You walk up again, turn the corner, you throw punches, he flip, he counter, he moved. You know what I'm saying? So somebody had to break that rhythm, and that's what me and Pops worked on different fundamentals, giving them a different look. You know what I'm saying? Just take it. That sounds like Teo. That sounds like Teo. Could be. I mean, it sounds like Teo. But only thing I'm saying is this: Teo running into Gensu knives. He running into a boy with I'm talking about Gensu at his finest. My guy shot. Everything he hit is gonna slice off. Exactly. But Teo's the master of the 5 styles. He's got the tiger, the crane, the snake, the leopard, and the dragon, and the snapdragon. Hey, let me tell you, that part of the fight, Teo's gonna win. The entertainment part, Teo's gonna 100% win. Shakur is not gonna probably even engage in the entertainment part of the fight. Teo's 100% gonna win on that part. You know what I'm saying? But he's gonna lose major when it comes down to the sword swinging. When they start swinging them swords, when the ninjas get swinging them swords, that's where his video. But the problem is that your ninja's got butter knives, bro. He got butter knives, bro. Your ninja got butter knives. See, you mistaken You mistaken thin blades for butter knives.
Talk to him.
They dull, man. It rips. It can't even cut butter. Don't get me wrong.
Souffle knives.
I'm not expecting Tio to lay down. No, I'm not. I'm expecting this to be a little seesaw. It's gonna be a seesaw.
Ooh, a seesaw.
After the sixth round, it's gonna sway one way. Watch what I tell you.
Sway one way.
Man, you guys are gonna be shocked. You guys are gonna be shocked at the Tio you're gonna see on that day.
Okay. Who wins this fight?
It's gonna be nasty. You're gonna see angles and footwork you never seen before. Shakur's gonna think like, how many Teals are in this damn ring?
Shout out to the man Greg Hackett on the live joining us right now. What's going on, Greg?
What's the deal? We in the trenches. What's poppin'?
Shit, we here with Soup. You know, HLD and Super.
Super. What's up?
What's up, my guy?
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
HLD.
Hey man, I'm gonna say something real quick, Greg Hackett, man. I caught a little bit of a rewind of a live of yours, man, and you broke down the Tio and Shakur fight, and surprisingly very unbiased and very acute to both sides. I give you credit for that, man. First time I've ever seen when you don't got your hands in somebody's pocket, you get some good breakdowns.
You know that, man. Stop playing around.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying this is the first time, because if we're talking about certified boots, Philly Dutch special, it goes into something else. But
I know, but
when you broke down that fight, I'll give you credit. It was very, very unbiased and very evenly thought out on the pluses and the minuses of both sides, and it was really good, man. I wish you did more of that.
I do more of that. You don't pay attention. You got to take that butt plug out.
Damn.
Bro, you're the one with the butt plug with that Philly Dutch special, man.
These
that
niggas be
shit
freaks.
Crazy.
Hey, Mill City, you gotta stop talking to these freaks, man. What's poppin'?
Yo, Dominic.
Yeah, Dominic and them was freaked out.
Yo,
what's poppin'?
Yo, Greg. The other day that your signal was trashing up at the end because you was driving.
Yeah.
Yo, I wanted to get your thought process on Keyshawn Davis calling out. Who's he calling out? Devin Haney. What before? Is he looking out? Is he looking past Jamaine Ortiz right now?
Yeah, and I think that's a big mistake. I don't think he should do that.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I'm agreeing with him on that.
Yeah. Talk to me, fellas.
You gotta look
at his mentals. I tell you that. I don't like his mentals, bro.
Yeah, Jamaine Ortiz has been active. And I mean, 3 wins, 2 stoppages. So he's alive and well. He's ready to go. Keyshawn's last opponent, Barincic, was a good fight for him, but Barincic was too small. You know what I mean? And he couldn't do nothing to Keyshawn. Now this is going to be a guy who's your size, who's going to be looking you in your eyes, who can keep up with you. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he can't beat Jamaine. I'm just saying don't overlook him. That's all.
Yeah, you can't sleep on him. You can't sleep on him because I already said, Keyshawn. I think Keyshawn gonna beat him, and if he's focused 100%, the fight doesn't see 12 rounds. I mean, let's be real. Barincic, I've been saying it. Barincic is just a Timu version, Lomachenko 2.0, bro. That guy had nothing for anybody, bro.
But Zach, what's your reaction to Keyshawn Davis wanting to fight Devin Haney at 47?
I mean, listen, man. I think he's an entertainer. He's young, and he's keeping his name bubbling. I got a pot over here where my name is boiling. Let me start another fire.
Okay.
But is he cutting out Haney already? I mean, really?
Yeah.
I understand though. I understand why they do that though. Haney getting to the money, and they trying to get to the money.
Right.
So Haney.
Got your name tied in with Devin Haney conversation.
Yeah.
You ain't get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Haney.
Come out tied into a Devin conversation to get some chicken. So
yeah.
Little fighters, new trainer, knew everything going on. He's coming off from that bullshit that he did. I think he needs to be more focused. That's just the way I see it. He needs to be more focused on what he's got in front of him before he can stop popping his collar. At least for the right now. For the right now. Because he's coming off a lot of bullshit. and that's a lot to overcome. And I think if he has that in the back of his mind that he's got to have to do extra because of that, oh, he could lose focus, bro. He could definitely lose focus.
What were you saying, Greg?
No, I'm saying these dudes be young and they be excited, but you know what I mean. What they will learn one day is you got to take your time. You got to take your time because you got to pay attention to what's in front of you. You know what I mean. And when you start, even the energy of talking about another fight before you get to this fight is even, you know what I mean. It lets you know that he not 100% focused because when a guy is locked in and you ask him about a fight, they tell you right away like I'm not overlooking this guy, so I don't even want to talk about another guy, but they can't help themselves when it comes to Devin Haney because Devin Haney is a money fight. You feel me? And all these young bulls, they want to get to the money. You know what I mean? So I understand both sides, but it's like, yo, just take care of Jamaine and then talk like that. You know what I mean?
Mm. When it comes to the experience level, though, is he pushing too much?
What you mean pushing too much? What you mean?
I mean,
100%.
Devin. Go ahead, Sad.
100%. Going up messing with a big Devin Haney, that's suicide for his career right there. I think for the conversation, right, for the clickbait, for fans to be involved and get all the shit brewing and started, all that, and then focus the energy on something else. I think it's a great opposition. But I think to really in your heart say, yo, I want to fight Jamaine Ortiz and then go straight for Devin Haney, no, that's suicide.
Mm. What you think, Greg?
I think just like Tank said, I ain't getting this. I think a lot of these dudes is thinking like this. I ain't getting this shit for legacy. I'm in it for the money, and they showing it. So I don't think it's really about uh legacy or moving smart. It's about the money. Motherfucker, take a
That's
shot.
crazy because during our time at fighting, we was taught to fight for the legacy. You know what I'm saying? Your whole game plan was fight for the legacy and the honor and your name and your integrity. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like fuck that. They don't have no integrity no more. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Selling out ASAP. You know
yeah.
what I mean? They selling out and giving up ASAP. So one thing he's got to definitely look at. I'm looking at how he looks, bro. The kid looks huge. Is he gonna even make weight? No, but that's just a video of him
Nah,
up close. No, that's a video. That's a video recent. That's a video of just a couple days ago. I know, but that's just like that's like him training.
I'm doing an interview right now.
Yo, Zab, what you think about Brian Norman Sr. and Greg Hackett too?
Fight.
Does it need to happen?
It better happen. But hey, listen, let's cut to the chase. Let's be real. Old head is a pussy. I'm gonna tell you why. Oh, he be talking about pussy this and we bitches and this and that. Mill City, did I pull up to Atlanta or not?
Yes, you did.
All right then, return the favor, you pussy. He's a pussy. You know what I mean? Y'all want some content? There you go. And I mean it too. He a bitch. He really a bitch. He's scared of Philadelphia. And I understand why he's scared, but stop being a pussy.
Mm.
These guys are selling the fight, I think, bro. Well, I mean, listen.
I'm dead serious.
Greg, if that's the case, Greg won the first round. Damn, so you guys rekindled that fire again?
Yo, the people want it. The
I
people
pulled
want
up.
it.
I pulled up to Atlanta with no problem. Now when it come to Philadelphia, motherfuckers, no, I don't like it up there. It's too crazy. It's too cold. Stop bitching. Stop bitching.
So we need to get another place. We need another place. Cause Senior said that he's not going to Philly. Greg said he'll go anywhere.
I don't know. We trying to see because
Greg
he
said
acting like he want to.
he's a road warrior. He'll go anywhere.
Fuck up already.
I mean, listen,
Not yet.
that's CCB. I like this.
You know what I mean?
You gotta put my face on it. You can be hyped.
It needs to happen. And Greg said it'll be different. You know what
For
I mean?
sure.
He said it'll be different. Senior said there ain't gonna be no difference though. But it's gonna be worse because he's gonna have another hand, he said.
Old head is a pussy, bro.
Mm.
And he's a nut. You know why he mad?
If I promote this fight, he knows he's gonna want to be in the top shape of his life and do good because he
Hey
knows.
yo,
Mm.
you know why he mad? You know why he mad? Because he sacrificed his son, and he know it.
Oh my goodness.
Damn, man.
That's
That
nasty
advice
He
work.
took he took the money. He knew what was going to happen to his son, bro. He knew.
damn, bro.
Jeez. This is getting hard. This is getting
Greg is coming in with no breaks, bro.
no breaks.
I don't need no breaks.
He said he don't need no breaks.
He's stepping on the gas and turning on the NOS, bro.
Norman knew. Norman Sr. knew he was setting his son up, but he was cool with the money. Remember what he said? We could have fought Boots, but Turkey paying more money. I like what Turkey paying.
And he went with the bigger bag.
And the bigger bag and he taxed his ass.
Shit, who ain't gonna go for the bigger bag, Greggy?
Yeah, but you know what happens? You see what happened to Hoochies every day. They go chasing that money. What happened to them?
Oh my God, they catch some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness gracious. These analogies.
Mm-hmm. You know about them Hoochies. You know how they go. Everybody
Nasty.
know.
Nasty work. And you
Man,
know,
I thought you guys were cool. I thought you guys after that squabble you guys had. I mean, I thought you guys were brothers, man. What happened?
No, I only got 4 brothers. 3 on my mom's side, 1 on my dad's side.
Damn, bro. He's
Got no
he said
fucking brothers.
he's not even a play cousin.
not
Yeah.
even.
Oh, fuck all that. I got enough brothers.
Sheesh.
Yo, have you guys been following that Shakur Stevenson, little videos that he be popping out on his YouTube channel?
On his YouTube channel, yeah, but what you get out of them, you don't really get too much out of it besides
Well,
Rel training them.
In that last one, what I noticed when I first saw it was what the hell is he doing? It's all this stuff that it looks like he's incorporating all this new stuff. And then there was one part where I was looking at what type of hand wrap is he using? Some old ass hand wraps and shit and tape and other, like what the hell was he doing?
I heard Tim Bradley talking about that
That's
actually.
what I was gonna say. And then a little bit after that, Bradley posted his little thing about it, and he was pissed off at what he saw. He's like, what the hell is all this? The same shit I noticed. What's all this extra shit? But more important, what the hell is all this generic ass old used hand wraps and shit when you got fucked up brittle hands already? Why are you dragging around with this shit when you got the bread? Have a guy tape up your hands every day. I mean, and so I thought it was legit because if I noticed it, and then hey, Tim Bradley noticed it, I'm like, well, then it's got to be a legit thing. That what the hell he's doing all this other extra shit. Like, I know he's taking this fight seriously, but there's no Bomac. No Bomac.
You gotta hit the rest. I'll show you
guys.
guys.
See people and use hand wraps. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Okay, I mean, so what do you guys think about those used hand wraps on training camp? Tim Bradley saying no, you guys should be getting your hands wrapped every single day on training camp. What do you guys think?
It sounds like they saving money.
Saving money.
Yeah.
Tim Bradley's right though. I mean, but sometimes. Sometimes I was one of the guys. I mean, me, when the camp first started, I want new raps every day. But like when you get like midway in the camp, I can take some old ones and just throw them on. But some days I don't feel like when I'm in top shape and I gotta spar and we had them high intensity sparring days. I wasn't coming to the gym sitting down and get my hand wrapped. Give me a pair of wraps, throw it on, tape them up, and let's go to work. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? So, but that was towards the middle and the end. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't know at what stage, but we can't judge a man for because he wore old hand wrap. That don't mean anything.
Right.
That doesn't mean anything. Hey, yo, Jab, I used to get my hands wrapped by Uncle Jimmy. Know what I'm saying? Peace, Uncle Jimmy. I got my hands wrapped by Do It All Bob. You know what I'm saying? Bob West. I got my hands wrapped by some of the best in the game. You know what I'm saying? But to me, it's like when you focus on training, bro, you ain't really think about getting your hands wrapped every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ready to get to it. You know what I mean? You be anxious. You ready to get...
Yeah, it's flat.
You ready to get to it. Yeah, but when you're talking about a guy who's got brittle hands, and I still get to see him do any heavy work on the bag. Not once.
Y'all carry this conversation on.
just pity bad shots. And we seen Teofimo recently, bro. His footwork on the bag, and bro, there were bombs coming at that bag. And so I haven't seen Shakur on that stuff.
I think that's how Shakur trained though. Now I mean, I don't think he really practiced. He really trained throwing hard bombs. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he really do that. I mean, from what I saw, I never been in the gym with him while he was training. But I seen videos. You know what I mean? It don't look like he like try to crack. Some fighters don't really throw hard punches like that on the bag. You know what I'm saying?
But
Flat, what up, Flat?
I think that Bradley did say, I'm saying about the bombs, right? Hitting the bag hard and shit. But what Bradley's saying, you already got a huge bad history with bad hands. True. And you're going into sparring and all this shit with some generic, funky ass old hand rats. And I get it, man, because I think this is, especially this being the biggest fight of his life, the biggest. He probably ain't ever gonna face somebody like Tio ever again in his career. And I believe in that. I believe that you have to do everything like a Formula One car racing team. That everybody's on point, everything is precise. You got to be like that. That's me, you know. And I understand saving money, but when you got the bread, come on, you're not fighting for no $10,000. You're getting paid. You're getting paid. You know, over 10. You're up to 11s almost. I think so. My understanding. So, I mean, and I understand it. I understand what Bradley is saying with that. Because, you know, the last thing you want to hear is, oh, man, my hands hurt in training.
Hey, yo, sometimes the wore down pair of wraps, they feel better. More comfortable.
That's true, too. That's true, too.
I mean, sometimes you just never know. At the end of the day, long as he get in there and kick ass, you know what I mean? That's all that matters. Your hands going to get fucked up anyway. You know how many fighters, their hands get fucked up on fight night? You know what I mean? You can protect your hands all night. I mean, all camp. Then get there, you know.
By the time you go through a whole camp, you ain't never, your shit's always going to have some type of wear and tear.
Yeah.
But he's already got wear and tear as it is without doing nothing.
Yeah, but when you a warrior, it is what it is. What the fuck? We got to do what we got to do.
What's the best thing about Bradley's thing about saying that he's doing a lot of new extra shit that is not what he's used to doing for his
Hey, Mill City, I'm going to holler at you. We got to get rid of this powder, man. I'm going to get with you.
All right. All right, no doubt.
Yo, who training Shakur right now?
His grandfather, and I forgot the other gentleman's name that was in his corner that day in the video. But I think it's the same people. It's Rel. Rel is in the camp.
Okay.
But it's his grandfather, this other older gentleman. I forgot his name, but he was in the corner in that video, and Rel. No Bomac.
You think he need Bomac?
I think for this comeback and going up in weight, and Jamaine Ortiz, he's good, bro. I don't care, you know, he's a good fighter. I mean, just by him not having Bomac there, that doesn't mean he's gonna forget the stuff Bomac taught him. He's gonna remember it. But it also can mean the opposite. That he does forget. This kid is a little mentally, you know, he's out there.
Yeah, bro, you sound like you don't like Shakur, man.
No, I'm talking about we're talking about Keyshawn, or we're talking about
Keyshawn. Oh, I thought you talking about Shakur.
No, Shakur's got Moses and this other gentleman. I like Shakur, not against Teo.
That's what I thought.
No, against Teo, no. Teo's gonna give him the 5 styles that we were just talking about, man. All 5 styles, bro. The Dragon, the Crane, the Drunken Master.
You think Shakur? You think Teo gonna beat Shakur?
Yes. And I'm not saying a blowout, but if it is, it is. But it's gonna be Teo.
Damn. I mean, he got a great chance, bro. I can't. Like I said, I think it's a 50-50 fight. I say more 60-40, but that one punch knockout power is there for Teo. Now I'm saying, I think it depends on what type of fight Teo fight. If his best chance is to box. If Teo try to come out and walk Shakur down, it's not gonna work, bro.
All right, Flat, you know Shakur training with Crawford and Keyshawn, and they all spawn each other together.
Yeah, it might be bad for
okay.
man.
Exactly. There we go. Now you see what I see. Okay. So
It might be bad.
damn, it would be nice if Tio was training training with Gary Russell Jr., man. Damn, I wish that happened. That would be nice. That would be very nice. A southpaw. Evidently, it's not happening. Yeah, I know. You're behind.
I just seen a video of Gary Russell sparring Shakur.
A clip,
Yeah, back in the day.
like a little clip.
Yeah, it was like a little clip. So it looked like, now I'm saying, like, and most dudes, they don't be knowing how to bring it to Shakur, but it looked like he's doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, he came back just 2 months ago or so after a long hiatus at 37 years old, and he looked like he was 25, bro. Gary Russell Jr., it's a shame we did not get to see a lot more of him, bro. Because I think
I'm talking about his little brother.
Yeah, Antoine.
Antoine?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he
It was
doing.
a video of them sparring. Oh, nah, Gary, no, the older one. Oh yeah, get it.
Yeah, bro, that's not a problem. He is I don't know why he's not in the damn ring, man. I'm like, what the hell, man? He do I think he got a contract. Well, I don't know who though, but it's like one fight a year.
Nah, he loyal to PBC.
Like they promised him one fight a year, and that's it. And sometimes in his contract, he got leap year, so he got a
Yo, that's crazy.
I swear, yo, it's like he'll never fight, right? Oh, what the fuck?
He looked good last fight.
That's what I'm saying. His last fight, he'll win a good fight and then take 2 years off. Out of nowhere, you like, what the fuck?
Facts. Hey yo, Zab, did you believe in? Cause you ain't never care about what promoter you. Now I'm saying, like, you fight on anybody's show.
Anybody.
You think like that make a difference? Like who's the promoter of the show that you're fighting on? Now I'm saying, like, as far as getting a fair shake.
Nah, I think it's how you get your name out. It depends on which show you fight on and who you knock out on who card. Because if you knock out a favorite motherfucker on his card, like in the co-main event, then that's it. That's what you need.
Yeah.
That's gonna skyrocket your name.
I think that's why a lot of guys ain't want to, cross the street and fight with other promoters. They felt like if it ain't they promoter show that, that they ain't gonna have the advantage.
Yeah, because
The politics won't be on their side.
Because you got to think, Flat. That's like somebody bringing somebody over to our squad. We gonna get him our best guy.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck where they at. You know what I'm saying? We don't give a fuck. They got 3 fights, 2 fights. You gonna fight the best over here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Right. You know what I mean? So. But PBC fighters are the most notorious for staying on code, and not moving on to another promoter and fight over there. They don't really like to step out. Yeah,
Unless Turkey on the sheets involved.
Well, no, not even with Turkey.
Hell yeah.
Remember this: when you a promoter that take care of your fighters and you provide, they don't leave you. They're not going to loyal. You know what I'm saying? It's different. But when you a promoter that you really ain't got like that, you gotta give your fighter freelance opportunities. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. You like, yo, I don't got it. I can't do it. I can't hold this motherfucker up. I done held him up 9 months already. I ain't did nothing. You gotta be like, all right, go ahead. Freelance. That's a fact.
Then how did Don King get all his loyal fighters like that?
Because Don had the bag. Don King had the bag.
He was throwing the biggest.
He had the envelope, man. He had the envelope. No tax. He was able to take so much because he was able to pay so much.
So why everybody be having bad stories about Don, like how he was robbing niggas and all that?
Man, listen, man, it's a lot of stories about a lot of people, man.
There's good stories too about him too.
Don King I heard a few. Yeah, Don King,
he definitely got a
King
bad
was
stigma
man,
though.
I could say that operated on his own accord. You know what I'm saying? He operated on his accord.
So he did it his way, basically.
He did it his way. He was the real Frank Sinatra of boxing.
You put him in top 5 promoters of all time?
You have to.
Mm.
Of this era right now,
I like that question. Top 5 promoter.
Yeah, he is. You can't take that away from that. You can't take that away.
He top 3.
You got him top 3
right now. But who else did what Don King did, bro? Don King made people understand boxing. He brought us the way of. He kind of trained the culture of how to watch boxing. He had all the biggest guys, Tyson, Chavez. He had everybody, bro. You know about all the big fights, man. He had them. That's a fact.
Yeah.
He put on legendary nights, bro. Legendary nights. I was part of his. You know what I'm saying? I was part of that choo-choo train. You know what I'm saying? I had to sit on that fucking train. You know? I ain't never gonna say the train experience ain't no fly. He know how to do it. He put it together. Everywhere we went, we shut it down.
What about worse though, Shoot? Like who you say? Now I mean, right now, after all the work you put in, you sit back and look at it and be like, yo, he was a bullshit promoter, son. Like he ain't even had no business doing. Cause I can name some that I dealt with that I know was a bullshit ass promoter, bro.
Oh no, I got a couple guys now that I sit back and I get mad at myself. Like, damn, why did I even do business with them? Yeah. How did I even allow them in time to even use my energy to do anything? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got guys like that. You know, I don't even care to mention them, bro. I just like, you know what? They gonna hear about it in the doc. They'll hear about it.
What be making them think that though? They think they could just get in the game and like be a promoter, bro. Like this shit is easy as hell.
Hey man, listen. One thing I learned is my grandma was some shit. Listen, shit gonna come out one way or another. Out your mouth, out your ass. It's coming out though.
Mm. That's a good one, son.
I swear, grandma used to tell us that shit. One thing I'm gonna tell you, some shit is gonna come out one way or another. Out your mouth, out your ass. That's a fact. Brother.
Yo, that's a bar. I'm seeing that one.
That's a bar.
Shout out to grandma. Shout out to grandma mom, bro.
Right. You got any bullshit in you? It's coming out, brother.
Are we catching the fight here tonight?
Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna do a recap video after. Amanda Serrano.
Oh, I forgot.
What channel? What number?
The Zone.
The Zone.
The prelims have been out.
Yeah, that kid Yankee Rivera, he just got upset.
Jonathan beat him?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
for him.
Upset. Yeah, no.
Oh shit.
Hey, but we got the next Amanda Serrano on the come up, bro. At least Soto, bro. That girl is Puerto Rico.
I'm saying she fighting out of Puerto Rico though, or she in New York?
No, I if I'm not mistaken, I think she's out of Florida.
Oh, Florida. Okay.
I think she is. But bro, that girl, she got hammers, bro. She got hammers, bro. I like what she came with today.
The one with the tattoos?
No, bro. This girl's clean cut, drop dead gorgeous, bro, too, bro.
That's why. That's why.
Bro, yeah, she's dropping me either with her fist or with her beauty, bro.
But what are you talking about?
But Amanda's trying to tie the record, right? For the most tonight.
Tonight she ties Christy Martin's record with 33 KOs.
That's the most in women's boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's if she could. The girl's tough. The girl's tough tonight.
It's a 12 by 3 tune in.
Isn't Christy Martin retired?
Yeah.
Facts.
Right. She retired with 33 knockouts. Amanda's one behind her to tie her.
Oh, okay.
So what did you mean by that, Soup?
No, I'm just saying, I thought she's done already. So no, I mean, I don't know.
No, because the way they said it, like if she was trying to challenge or something. I don't know, bro.
That was crazy.
Amanda Serrano ain't no Clarissa Shields, man, calling out some old Layla Ali and shit. That ain't Amanda.
I'm like, wait a minute, ain't she?
Speaking of Clarissa, do you guys think that this 50 Cent trolling with Papoose and her good for publicity for her fight with Franchon Cruz in February, or is it taking it away? Is it taking steam away from it?
It's death by suicide, bro. Because 50 Cent is killing her, bro. Killing both of them.
Well, I think you know what? No. But I think Papoose is the first one to fire back at him and put up videos and stuff like that. So I think that Pap actually is like, now it's entertaining because everything that Pap is doing, we always see 50 doing that to people. He's always the first. You see the response?
50 said that Pap's females are all handsome.
I know.
That's nasty work.
That's nasty work. But then look, Pap came back with the little trolling, little dancing videos and shit.
Yeah, but did you see the one that 50 Cent put out? Do you see the AI video that 50 Cent put out of Clarissa Shields and Papoose?
Oh no.
Oh, you didn't see it?
I did.
Yo, that was crazy, bro.
I'm gonna keep it real. He was trolling my man Fab. Ayo, Stoop. Fab went in the booth and went crazy.
They murdered him.
He murdered him in the booth. That's what Pap got.
The top shot is the Pop Collins.
But Fab did it. Fab did it first. He hasn't responded to Fab yet. 50.
He left Fab alone after that. That's the kryptonite for 50. You gotta get in the booth.
But that's because
you can't throw memes at 50. He like that.
You remember he did the same thing with Jadakiss. Same thing.
Come on, son. Come on, son.
I mean, listen, but them other niggas, Fab coming back. Watch. One. He might leave.
Yeah, but 50 is entertaining because Papoose stuck his nose where they don't belong. He had nothing to do with it.
He don't come back at Pap.
Nah, he started with Pat.
No, he ain't.
No.
That, son. Yes, he did.
He didn't start it with. He was talking about these other fools, bro. And then
from the other podcast.
Pat never said nothing about that.
He might leave Pap.
No, he did. He said, "Yo, man, stop deflecting, man, and answer this and this and that." And he's like,
"Yeah, no." 50 went at him first, bro. 50 put up the post. 50 put up the post at him with him and Clarissa first, and he was like, his wife, something about because everybody's saying that Papoose was with his wife, his ex-wife, and all that. Now
that's legit. That's legit.
50 put up the post going at Papoose, and then that's when Papoose like, "Yo, stop deflecting."
So 50 Cent responded to him being with Remy Ma during the holidays while leaving Shields alone buying Louis Vuitton bags. That's what it was. Okay, now I get it.
Now I get it. Shots.
Well, it's a legit shot, though, bro.
Yo, bro, you kind of biased, man. Come on, bro. I'm noticing you kind of biased a little bit.
Biased what, bro?
I don't know, man.
50 off them, man.
You from New York and you rap and you in the city, you better get ready because you never know. It could be your day.
Yo, but put up the one that he told about. The one he did with Clarissa Shields and Papoose.
That's crazy. That right there is crazy, son.
That's nasty work right there.
That's bad work, son.
Yeah, you don't have your face. Remember, Mills, that gotta live forever. They gotta live forever on the gram with that man. It's over.
Yo, it's over, forever. Son. Yo, that's
no
crazy.
nigga wanna see that, son.
Nah, I'll be tight, son.
Word, you like, yo, stop playing with me, man.
Word. But yo, you gotta think too, Pap got that knuckle game just like 50 do. Pap
off the chain with it too.
Yeah.
Now that's a celebrity match that can happen.
That's a good one.
But they both gotta agree to it.
Yeah.
Hey man, you can't be one-sided, girls. If you showed one, you gotta show the other, man.
Oh, with the other one.
Yeah, bro.
What, this joint?
Top shot of Pop Collins.
No, man. The one that he did with Clarissa Shields and Papoose in it.
It's like an old school. It was like
it's on my Twitter, man.
Yeah. He said, "Baby, you can't be coming in here with no hot dogs and shit."
Yeah.
He said, "This is all I got, baby. This is all I got." And that shit was funny too.
You said it's on your Twitter?
AI shit, son.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, it's gonna be so out of control. We don't know what the hell is real or not because this is getting better and better.
Learn this shit. You gotta learn it.
No, that's them together a couple years back.
Now that's him and Rick Ross game mother.
But the one I'm talking about is on my tour. The one that the AI video that 50 Cent made.
Yeah, it's the latest one, Mills. It's up there. Just scroll over. You gotta click over.
It's not. He's not on his Instagram, is it? You're not. It's this one.
It's on my that one.
Yeah, that was it right there.
Everything I did for you. Everything I did.
Play right here, Mills.
I did for you.
Yo,
I did it because I love you, but you felt the same way about me.
Me love you? Bitch, you got to be crazy. I use you. You're a toy, bitch. A freak. You get your big crazy ass back to the country where you belong. But he's hitting him with the truth, though. You know when I came out, motherfucker got no money over here, fucking holding our purses and shit.
I did for you. I did it because I love you, but you felt the same way about me.
Love you? Bitch, you got to be crazy.
I feel like you,
You're a toy, bitch. You get your big crazy ass back to the country where you belong.
Toma.
Yo,
Damn.
crazy, man.
The internet is undefeated, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yup.
It's crazy. Yo, so 50. I mean, so Zab. So is it good? I said so 50.
Yo, come on, son. You call my man Zach. Come on, son. That's crazy.
Yo, so
Yo, Zab is
tell
a
me.
boss. You know, he's stepping up for Papoose. You know what I mean? Brooklyn,
son.
Brooklyn.
Nah, found my nigga though. Found my nigga.
Are they selling more tickets now?
I'm just saying, Five is my guy. Yeah, I'm just saying, Papoose is the only one that stood up so far. And shots at him back. Fabulous shot of rap back.
So this is a good idea then. This is a good idea.
It could be a 50 Cent alley-oop. You know what I mean? It could be a 50 Cent alley-oop.
Remember when people go at 50, everybody just let him do his shit, and then they just go lay down.
That's why.
Go lay down. Pat said, nope, fight back.
Yeah, but I think it could be an alley-oop, man. It could be an alley-oop just to get his name relevant again, maybe. You know?
I don't know about it. Now, well, I don't want to alley-oop like that. Don't get me hot like that again. Fuck that.
Come on, Zach. We can see. You don't want to see yourself twerking or something?
I'm good. You got the twerk to get some money? I'm good. You gonna find another way, Mills. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Let's get a couple shiesties. Black, let's get a couple shiesties.
The shiesties are $1 at the fucking at the dollar store, but we can do that.
Yeah, I ain't doing it. I don't want to play like that. I don't tell them to
go away.
Zach will fucking pull up on somebody for real, bro.
Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, you know.
Hey, yo, Zach, ask you a question.
You know what I'm saying?
Question, bro. Yo, go ahead, bro. Can I ask you a question?
What?
So, what made you change, son? You was wild, son. It was
just too much, man.
Niggas don't understand, son. I just heard you tell a story before the Boulder Man fight.
Oh, yeah.
You get ankle and shit. You had a fight, got locked. I'm like, yo, I ain't never know none of that shit.
And I went to jail, son. Got locked up. Yo, son, I got out 3 days before the Boulder Man fight.
Son, that's crazy, son.
3 days.
That's crazy, yeah.
They won't let me out locked up.
Word. 3 days. Niggas was like, what? Yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm fighting in Garden this week. And niggas said, what? Like, yo.
Foot elevated. Iced up.
That's my word. Huh? No, nigga, we was in the island.
You went to the island? Nah.
We was in the island, nigga. On the island. On everything. 4 West. Yo, listen, when I tell you, I'm telling niggas in the bubble, yo, son, I'm gonna be, yo, they showing the commercial in jail and everything. I'm in the joint, the commercial going on TV. Sam Judah and Carlos Bowling man for the undisputed championship of the world. I'm looking at this shit for the island, boy. Niggas don't even know this.
Yo, that's crazy. You was working out though?
Huh?
You was
Yeah, I was in shape. I went in the diesel. I was ripped.
With a broken ankle.
With a broken ankle.
Ripped out of shreds.
Yo, flat. This shit was the worst time. I had just broke my ankle. Now I went to jail or something. That shit was man. This shit was crazy, bro. This was a crazy fucking time, bro.
It was different.
Then I came home, and remember, this the undisputed now. Now I'm gonna tell you now, my loyalty for New York City is why I kept it going and fought that fight. Because the fight was in New York City. This was my first undisputed defense of the title. I got the whole city behind me. Zab Judas, people that flew in, and now I'm canceling. It's like 3-4 days out, and I gotta cancel.
You could have not fought. Like you could have.
Nah, the number one thing I did was I got with the lawyer and I said, "Yo, my nigga, I gotta do something. Damn. I gotta fight. I fight the weekend." He's like, "But I don't know how." He was like, "Dub it." I was like, "Well, listen, you can get me out 3 days before. I got action."
Damn, son.
So if this fight wasn't in New York, you would have dubbed it. It was from New York.
I would have done it.
Loyalty to the NYC.
I was loyal to New York, yo. I mean, he had New York up on his back,
bro. A broken foot.
Hey, yo, listen, you can look at my body in the video and see, like, okay, he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? But I beat the shit out of him, y'all. Yeah. Look at my face and look at his face. What the? Don't even look at the fight. Just look at the face at the end. Go watch the end of the fight and go, what the fuck happened? I am a milk. Man, this is some bullshit, bro. Yeah. This what happened. This what happened when you don't want to re-sign with your promoter.
Say that one more time.
Don King.
That's another whole topic.
Say that one more time.
Same for the people in the back. Same for the people in the back. This what happened when you don't want to sign back with your promoter. Yeah. This what happened to you. Yeah. That was crazy, real voodoo. Them niggas had real voodoo on me, boy. They broke my shit, locked me up, let me out and said, "Let me take your shit." I said, "God damn." And look, they locked me up, took my shit, gave it back to me, and made me go fight for it, and took it again. I said, "Damn, these some wicked motherfuckers, man."
That's wild.
These niggas wicked, man.
That's wild, son.
When you in that twilight zone, man, it seemed like you got everything and it's going good and you a pawn, bro.
Cause you're coming in on the A side in that fight.
Man, listen, listen, you ain't that, man. This is you. Man.
You ain't recognize what A and B look like at that time.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. You the A side depending on how negotiations went with that fight. That's what the fuck you are. Bro, that got treated like the stepson and shit. Nah. I mean, everything went according to money. How much money am I getting? Okay, cool. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. Because I was the asshole about that too. I ain't give a fuck about that. How much bread I'm getting? I fight anybody in the world at any time. How much money y'all got? Nah, that's not enough. Go get some more. I'll be back. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stay in town. I'm gonna be in the area. When y'all get the money, just hit me back. I swear, y'all, this how you talk to him, bro. Like, go get a little bit more. I'm gonna be in town. Don't worry about it. I know people here. I'm good. Hey, check. You need a hotel? I don't need nothing. I don't need no hotel. I don't need nothing. Go get some more money. And before I leave that city, they find the money. Damn. I leave the city and go start training camp.
They say he asking for too much. Let's build somebody else.
Nah, because they knew it was nobody bringing what I was bringing at that time. Nobody was bringing the fights like that.
Or the following.
The fights, none of that shit.
Facts. Nigga, you bought the whole commute. You bought the whole hip hop, nigga.
Man, when I used to fight in Connecticut in Mohegan, man, I used to bring half of Brooklyn with me, Mills. to Mohegan. The announcer said, he said on TV, like, it sounds like he bought the whole borough with him in this motherfucker. He said, all I hear is Brooklyn everywhere.
That's crazy, son.
Hey, Zab, do you miss those days sometimes, bro? Like, does it come through and you're like, I miss that.
Yeah, you miss it, but then you think about the dedication and hard work it takes to get there. You're like, all right, I'm good. Good where I'm at. I'm doing just fine.
Hey, but Zab, you got to be prepared, man, because I think Mayweather's going to call you soon, bro.
Hey, man, listen. Let me tell you something about how muscle memory is. Muscle memory. The phone. They call me the phone man. You know what I mean?
That still be in the gym, son.
Oh yeah.
Hey, yo, he be flexing on you for us, picking up a few plates, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta always stay right. You never know that call come. And you know what, Flat? I do that because I know that they don't never want to catch me at my best. I know they gonna try to call me at my worst. I'm at my lowest. I'm on the ground. Yeah. So what you want to do, Chad? I'm finally going to play. You want? I'm like, nigga.
Yeah. So you got me ready for that shit.
Right. So I'm always 50% ahead of these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised, Zab, if you get that call, man. Cause
well, listen, man. I'll be speaking good into existence.
I've been telling you for a minute.
And like I said, it's not a malicious situation. It's just something that the world would like to see.
That's a fact.
Entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I'm an entertainer. I entertain the world. You know what I'm saying?
I
want that performance that the world feel like they didn't get a full good outing, and there's still a couple more rounds they want to see.
Yeah,
it happened.
Shit, I'm down with that. This is the fight I've been wanting to see. I've been saying that to you for a minute, Zab. I want to see this. I want to see this fight.
That's a fact. I wonder how that Floyd and Mike shit gonna work.
Great. It's gonna be great. They're going to Africa with it.
Nah, I know, but I'm saying like as far as
that's it. I
don't understand that part. I know it's gonna be a movie though.
And I just seen Floyd, and Floyd still look like Floyd. He looked like Slim Floyd. He don't look like he don't look like he gained no weight and no shit. So
I don't know. I think Zab to me look a little bit more ready. That's all I'm gonna say. Zab looking more ready.
Floyd looks cut up. He looked like he ready to fight and stuff. He looks in good shape. But I'm saying he looks in normal Floyd Mayweather size. He don't look like nothing that's ready for Mike Tyson. That's what I'm
Right. Okay, that's it. Yeah, no, he's not. The thing is,
Mike got to be 230 something right now. 230, 240.
Easy.
Solid.
Easy.
There's nowhere near that right now. Nowhere. I mean, there's nowhere near possible. Going to fight is in February. They said there's no way possible he could beat.
I think what's going on because the Rolly Romero Pacquiao fight seems to have broken off, and so they you'd be surprised if it ends up being a Mayweather Pacquiao 2. And that's what it is.
I can't see Rolly. I don't know why Rolly would even want to entertain a fight with Pacquiao.
Money, bro.
No, you're gonna embarrass yourself. That's not the right fighter for Rolly. I mean, whoever's handling him do not like him. They don't like him. If that's the only result you're gonna come up with and take, no, that's not. You don't have a strategizing team over there.
You don't think what's the Cuban guy that's training him now?
I put money on Zab beating Rolly right now.
Hey, let's see that happen, bro.
Pacquiao is way too fast. Pacquiao style make fight, bro. Pacquiao style for Rolly.
Zab versus Pacquiao, bro. Let Pacquiao get that belt, and then you call him out, Zab. Let Pacquiao get that belt, and then you call him out of retirement. Zab Pacquiao. Ooh, that would be good fight, bro. Are we still on?
Yeah.
I'm still here with you. I'm just,
Medicated.
Oh man, I'm just saying, man.
Listening, shit. Sometimes the medication make you think different. You like what?
Tell him. Hello.
You see, Mills, when you medicate, you hear shit different. You know, I heard him say, "Hey, yo, did you hear Pacquiao want to fight you?" That's what I heard. You know,
I think I read that somewhere online, man.
Yo, flat.
Per my sources, we
right.
They say he went from "I'm good" to muscle memory.
Yeah, muscle memory, quick, fast. You know that. Certain names you call out, Mel. You know that it's just like. What? Yeah.
It's like the Matrix, right? Download it real quick.
Talk to me.
Quick download.
You got it. But yeah, there's coin out there for you, Zach. That's all I know. There's still there's coin out there for you that you can pick up, man. And whether it's exhibition or not, there's coin out there.
Well, we just cleaned the truck out in the back, so we can hit the road, go look for it.
Get that Brinks truck, promoters. Get the Brinks truck, promoters.
Hit the road and go looking for it. The truck is cleaned out. Let's go.
For real. For real. Yo, Soup, you seen Keyshawn's live?
No, what happened to him?
No, he just looked like he in good spirits, you know. Talk
talk
about God and you know.
Yeah, listen, man. Listen, a black man talking about God, I gotta be dangerous. You gotta watch him. Watch him. Dangerous.
You don't think that's bringing out the softer side in him, bro?
Bringing up, but what? No, not to see. See, that's the thing. People always think. See, to me, I think when you tap into God, you tap into the power that's inside of you.
Let's go, Soup. Let's go.
You tap into the power.
Educate.
People that don't have God don't have the power. There's no way you can have the power if you don't got God.
Talk to him.
No way. You know what I'm saying? So, but they think, having God means you got to be, all because you have to be obedient. It's just like having a parent, and you know, yo, my parent's a bad motherfucker. My father's John Gotti. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna walk up to my dad like, yo, what's up, you bitch ass nigga? No, I'm going to my dad, hey, Dad, how are you? With respect, how are you? You know, and my friends are gonna acknowledge stuff the same way. I want to speak to my dad in a different tone of voice. You know what I'm saying? Not because I'm scared of him, just because he's my dad and I respect him. So it's the same thing, you know what I'm saying? It's respect level.
I get you're supposed to have God in your life, but I think that relationship with God is a strong, intimate relationship with God, and not something you parade around like it's something part of a promotional thing.
Well, new love for God is uncontrollable. You gotta understand that. When you have a new love for God, and people are just a lot of people that's not used to walking on a spiritual run, and when they finally tap into it, it's overwhelming to them. They're like, oh my God, they can't control it.
Right.
That's how you see it. Like, okay, you could know that, oh yeah, that shit real with you.
You see the difference when he's talking with some OGs, you know what I mean? They can give you a different perspective and you can learn from it. I can respect that, Zach, what you just said. What you just said is definitely very respectable because it's a fact. It's a fact. It's a new walk for him. It's a new walk, and I get that. It's a new walk. So you when you on fire for God, and you like who more on fire for God than a new believer in God? They like, oh wow, you know, they ain't seen shit, so he's still amazing them. You know, people that's been there 20, 30 years, they done seen it. They know how to control their emotions.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying? They know how to walk.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying? People that's never been to that mountaintop before, they seen this and experienced it for the first time. It's like, wow, it's like giving a young lady taking out, giving her shrimps and lobster and filet mignon on the first night on the yacht in the drop top Lambo. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's
take it easy, yeah. Right. Let's go to McDonald's first. Hold on. Let's go to Five Guys first.
Exactly. My father called her phone about, you better come on, get home, and she ride around in the fucking 100-foot yacht. Hey, yo, Dad, calm down. All right, I be there. I be there when I get there.
Relax, and we're doing Denny's Burgers, okay?
That nothing's like the first time you in here, man. It's different. I get.
Exactly.
Hit the like button, y'all.
Having a good new walk, and you know, and if anything, you know, he can never tell us that it's not a new thing for him, or it's not the first time he met God, because we see the excitement and the love and the enthusiasm. You know what I'm saying? That's in you. So it's definitely something that's new to you, and it's overwhelming you, and that's great. That's great. You know what I'm saying? I tell you all the time, that's sometimes to me, that's a superpower. When you tapped in with the big guy, walking into a big walk, that's more of a confidence blanket that Keyshawn just put on. He's like, what? I'm in shape. I feel good. I can fight, and I got God. Oh my God! You know what I'm saying? Like that's powerful right there.
Hey, but I also saw that video from Ortiz, man, and you can see that there's another side of a humble Ortiz that we didn't know about.
Talk
His
to me.
working ethics with the construction company and his daughter. I mean, it was something different that nobody knew. At least I didn't. That's what I didn't know about him. You know what I mean? And I saw him getting grindy over there with the construction crew, let him know what's got to get done for his investments that he's doing. So good for him, bro. I saw another side of Ortiz that I just did not know. And it was kind of refreshing to see another side of that from him. So I like the kid, bro. The kid is a worker, man.
Yeah, he went to school for carpentry, and he's well versed in the business world when it comes to entrepreneurship for sure.
And that's always a great trait to have because boxing is a very short career. It's a very short career. There is no timeline to careers because some of them get cut shorter than others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's out there flipping houses, or I think that was a house or build one or two, but I know he was flipping, bro. I'm like, good for him. Good for him.
Use one opportunity to build the next one.
Absolutely, man. Good for him. Good for him, man. I know this is gonna be a tough fight for both guys, and I don't know which Ortiz we're gonna get this night. It's gonna be a good fight.
Mm-hmm. People in the comments saying, HLD, why do you need to know about his personal shit?
What you mean? What personal shit?
Jamaine's personal shit.
I didn't know. He put it out there on the video. What the fuck?
On his YouTube channel, correct?
Yeah, he put it on his YouTube channel, bro.
Right.
So you saw a different side of him. They're like, okay.
Oh, they
He's
said,
trying to give you that mushy side.
ooh.
He going for feelings right now. It ain't time for that. You gotta show that killer side.
That killer side. Yo, listen.
And that's what I was talking about. Does that new emotion of of his walk of life for Keyshawn, does that take away your killer stuff?
Not merciful.
Does it make you merciful?
I've been tapped into the solar power for a long time, and I ain't never got weak yet. You know what I'm saying? I find strength from him.
Okay, that part. Yo, I was looking at Usyk's record, his resume.
Yeah.
Nasty.
So what about Usyk and Wilder? Talk to me, Mills.
Bro, just looking at Usyk, I understand why who else is left? Of course, you got to go for stars, you got to go for money because all legacy has been completed.
Do you think Deontay Wilder's going to show up? The Bronx Bomber going to show up, or this guy we seen from the past is going to show up?
That guy's gone, man. I saw him in his last video, bro. He is super gone. He's
Looking at the last fight that he had on Black BOK Prime, I didn't like the way he looked. He got the stoppage. Some people feel like it was premature. I didn't like, leading up to the stoppage. I think he made the guy look like he was like a really good defensive fighter. Not saying, not just menacing, the other guy, but Alexander Usyk, yeah, he's the best of the best. Beating Dubois twice, beating Anthony Joshua twice, beating Tyson Fury twice. Yeah, I mean, if I'm not saying that this is a cherry pick, this is definitely somewhat like it. Just with a guy with a big, big, big name. This is kind of like something like if Tank fights Pacquiao and knocks him out type of deal.
Do you see this fight going 12 rounds?
No.
I give it 4 rounds.
No, I don't see it. I don't see it going the distance at all.
I think what Usyk is doing, remember in the old days, like when McDonald's used to give out them Power Ranger glass cups and something, and he, Usyk has got all the colors except for the red Power Ranger cup, and he's like, well, let me collect this one, bro.
Yeah.
Let me collect this one.
Well, he said he got 3 more fights.
Did you give Deontay Wilder any chance?
Nope.
No. This guy's just too good. He's gonna see everything that Deontay even thinks about doing. He's gonna be 2, 3 steps ahead of Deontay Wilder easily. Shit, what I agree with HLD. Shit, he could get him out of there in 4 rounds.
His punch resistance is gone. Let alone we haven't seen his power for real, but his entire punch resistance is gone. I think Fury really broke that, man, when it comes to that.
Usyk's trying to do a show. He's trying to have fun in there.
Yeah.
He's trying to get the most paper possible before he retires, and having one of the Deontay Wilder, one of the biggest heavyweight punches in history. I mean, to have that on your resume, regardless, no one's saying, "Oh, if he's washed or not," because on the box rec, it's not going to say, "Oh, he's washed." It's not going to say that when it's all said and done. So, yeah.
And Usyk looks like he's lost weight, bro. Like he's like, all right, I'm not gonna have to fight these giants anymore. I'm gonna fight Wilder.
He's getting older, talking about, his, basically retiring in 2026, basically saying he got 3 fights left. I think that he's just, how it is, Soup, with these guys. Last couple fights, they trying to pick some fights that they could win. You know, he ain't gonna. I don't think. What's a dangerous fight for Usyk right now? That's the better question. How about that?
Wardley, maybe.
Is he?
I mean, there's no other names. I mean, Wardley.
That dude Wardley, or the prospect Utama, the one that's gonna be fighting Franklin.
Yeah, so there's nothing. He's cleaned house, and the new blood is still they're still on the come up.
Right.
The new blood is still on the come up. I think is it Golden Boy? I think Golden Boy's got this one heavyweight dude on the come up.
But Wilder's good for boxing though. I noticed that.
I mean,
If he can stay in boxing, I think it'll be good. How old is Wilder?
40.
Never mind. Never mind.
That's what did you see Tyson Fury back in the gym?
No. How's he look?
He looked. When Thor was in that movie looking all fat, and the rat told him, man, you look like melted ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he looked, bro.
Yeah, you could tell that Fury when he gets into camp, he's really rusty.
Bro,
league Mills 40 and over.
40 and over league. Oh, so
40 and over.
You thinking.
The cap is 60.
Even that sounds good, man. 40, the 40 and over league.
40 and over league. The cap is at 60.
Mm.
Yo, Zab, you gotta get on that, man. 40 and over. I like that. Nice exhibitions, old kings coming through.
Fight niggas like you, old niggas like you. You fight the young nigga.
I buy tickets, man. I buy tickets.
Yeah.
Jayo Bataille will give Usyk a problems, they say in the chat.
He's great. He's strong bull, but he's not a great boxer. He's not a great boxer.
Yeah, we talking about the heavyweight division.
Well, they're saying he's going to be moving up. You know what I mean? Because he's been holding up hopefully to get a unification with Zerto, but Zerto avoided him, and Benavidez decided to avoid him too. So he's been wanting to get unification the past 3 years. So if he doesn't get something soon, he might move up to heavyweight, man.
You can't say David Benavidez is avoiding him, bro. Why would you say that?
Because he's a 3-time email champion. He could have gone against the best.
What the hell are you talking about?
He's been wanting to be the best in the game, and who's the best fighter at Cruiserweight? Come on now, who's the best fighter at Cruiserweight?
It could be. I mean, the unified champ, the guy that's fucking fighting Zordo Ramirez.
Man, the man that's got the lineal belt, Jayo Bataille. He's the king of the division.
I would say he's definitely the guy to beat in the division for sure. But if we're talking legacy, the guy with the unified titles, we got to go for that first.
Nah, man, Devil already whooped his ass on pillar to post, bro.
Yeah, but those are big fights for Benavidez too. Benavidez got a nice career coming.
He's not gonna come back down to 175. Not from 200, bro.
Why not?
He's 200 pounds with that transformer body.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
The guy when he's not in camp, he's got double D's, bro.
Soup Diablo. Soup. What do you think? What do you think about David, him going up to cruiserweight and then coming back down to light heavyweight again?
We saw what happened to Roy Jones Jr. when he did that. Went up to 200 and came back down, and that was it for him.
I hear you. I hear you.
And that's what
But I
he's
think
doing.
I think David's going up off of his skills to go up to that weight class. You know what I mean? He only got what, 2 fights at light heavy?
Yeah, 2 fights.
But he's a big boy. You know, I don't know. What can I say at the end of the day? I'm not there weighing with him, watching him, weighing in all the time and stuff. He do look big though. He do like he crack over 200 pounds easy on a regular day.
Hey Matias, are you one of the are you 2 out of the 5 people that bought tickets for the Matias fight?
No, no, no.
Bro, we're just on 1 week away, and 95% of the tickets are still there, bro.
Hey, it is
95.
90. He said 90. HLD. Pocket watching the shit out of that event. The hour.
Hey, man, I just thought that this man could sell and this and that, bro. I'm just saying.
Papa, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking, Papito. I don't know what they were thinking.
I know. Tia was thinking, hey, you got no.
You know what? So I try to get, because Fresh Productions is doing the show. So I'm like, well, you must have, Dalton Smith. Get me Dalton Smith because he got to do his media obligations. You know what I mean? And I guess Dalton Smith's giving them a hard time. Not saying that's the reason why the shit's not selling. I mean, this is their first show in the United States. What can you expect? I guess, right? Plus, plus the card was just not so attractive. I like the Dominicans fighting on the co-main, but.
Pero qué está pasando? Why is this not moving any tickets? I thought this man was.
You don't got, so what I guess they spent about under 2 million for the fight, but they didn't add any oomph to the undercard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they didn't do that for Tio and Shakur either. But they sold out 70%.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the hell out of here!
70%.
Get the fuck out of here, HLD. Vete pa'l carajo, HLD. Get the fuck.
You don't like it, bro. You don't like it.
Look at. They have Bruce Shushu Carrington. They got people. They got people go. They got people. They got people that speak English fighting on the card.
Nope, that card had nothing to do with the first 2 days of that fight. That sold out 70%, bro.
What do you mean, Bruce? Bruce. Everybody knew he was on the card. Bruce was doing Bruce was doing interviews over here before they did a press conference over there.
He was not part of that card. And Bruce ain't moving no tickets, bro. Come on now.
What do you mean? He's from New York.
Bro, he ain't moving no tickets.
Of course he is, bro.
No, he is not.
Bro, every single time he performs, you don't hear the crowd?
No, he moving tickets.
You bugging out, bro.
You're not moving tickets.
It's New York. It's New York.
Tio and Shakur alone sold out those tickets.
Tio and they sold that place out for sure. I'm not gonna discredit them, but you gotta you can't act like it. Yo, listen, selling these cards is a participation from everybody. And the way it's stacked up, you don't got people from New York on the card that fight from New York. So it's something that's not common. It's not you don't see promoters do these type of things. This is not this is not normal, is what I'm trying to say.
Should have been in Florida.
Probably because now you got more people from Puerto Rico that could fly in that are interested. Plus, damn, who wants to go from Puerto Rico to freaking New York City? It being brick outside. Oh my goodness gracious, it's cold as hell.
I don't know how they. It's just
beautiful Puerto Rico that everyone's today everyone's in Puerto Rico watching Amanda Serrano.
Should have had it in Puerto Rico, man.
Yeah, I think it would have been a better look for sure. Bro.
Or Fresh Productions sold the fight to Turkey and put it on the Shakur thing.
I mean, so then why did we go for a purse? So we just messed up on a purse bid. Yo,
Solid
yo,
fight, Bruce.
we seen that happen before, right? Remember Triller, right? Something happened with Triller and Tio with the Cambosis fight, and then Eddie had to pick it up, right?
Eddie was the second bidder on that thing. That's what it
So
was.
is that something what you're talking about, like something similar to that?
Well, no, but this wasn't a. Oh yeah, it was a purse bid, right? It was a purse bid.
It was.
So nah, but the purse bid underneath for Eddie, it was Eddie Hearn, I think, at 1.2 million.
Yeah, and they what they were 1.8,
1.9.
1.9.
1.9.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they could probably negotiate that under the table, man. Yo, just give me 1.2 on the public and give me another 5 under the table or whatever, man, and take the fight.
Shit.
Because that would have been a great fight on the undercard. I mean, another championship 140 fight was needed.
Oh, it would have been beautiful. It would have been beautiful. Yeah, I just like we don't know what was going on in this the negotiations.
And Matias needs the exposure, bro. Matias needs the exposure, bro. I mean, I like to troll with you guys, but the bottom line is he needs the exposure too. That would have been a great opportunity to get all these eyeballs, throw the Boricua over there in New York City, just to get him. And bro, it would, and if he does one of these no mas Matias on this Dalton kid, bro, it's gonna be spectacular, man. But I don't know what's the vision, bro. I don't know what's the vision with Fresh Productions. I know they're buddy with you, but I've never liked them, bro. I don't like the way they've moved Matias' career, bro. Never, from day one. From day one, he should have signed with Top Rank. That would have got us that Tito fight for sure the first time around. He didn't do it, and here, look at where he's at now.
Hey, but it is what it is. What can we do, Papito? We are here. We are here. Listen, I'm about to get going so I can get ready for this fights for tonight. Probably do a little short video after. Then we'll do some lives tomorrow. And you already know, man. Thank you for, tapping in with me. Make sure you guys go out your way, smash the like button, subscribe if you guys haven't. We about like what? We're about like 1,900 away. You know what I mean? To get into 50,000 subscribers. So hopefully you guys come out your way to support and hit that button. And we'll be back tomorrow. So stay blessed and enjoy the fights tonight, guys.
God bless.
God bless y'all.